We are live. Back again with another podcast. This is... I was trying to sound like calm. I was like, yeah, I'm high as fuck.
I've been watching too many yoga videos.
Wait.
You need to breathe in now.
We are back again. This is episode 42 or 43. One of those. This is 6 feet going deep. I'm your host, Nick Torius, and one of my co-hosts.
Yes, sir. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Joe, but they call me Gianni.
Hey.
Turning this bitch up today.
Oh.
He puts the wrong one every single fucking intro. But we gonna let it slide once again. There we go. They got the Dom DeMarco. But hey, look.
Wait, that's the thing about you guys being over there. You can't press the buttons.
Yeah, nah, that's the one thing about the couch. But I feel like we could fix. We could figure something out.
We got. Oh, I think you on the phone. The phone. I think you could like
and have it play on there. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to channel it.
Technology.
Yeah. But yeah, so today we have a guest. You know what I'm saying? He came, pulled up on us, and you know, he's done some real cool stuff. He was talking to us before the show started. I got to learn a little bit about him. Introduce yourself, my bro.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay Vilpin, aka Jay Got Bars, aka yeah. What's up? You know what I'm saying? All the way from Little Haiti with it, man. AKA Florida Man Jay, if you nasty. What's good, man?
Florida Man Jay. It's so funny. Like it sounds like your name sounds like that guy. Florida Made Florida
Made MG.
Florida, yeah.
Yeah, he's dope. I actually met him in the mall on some random shit.
Did he interview you?
No. He was on some like regular shit. So I just, hey man, I see your shit, man. You doing good?
Yeah.
You fuck with his stuff? Like you watching it?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I was watching it before I got here. I fell asleep watching him. Like,
no way, for real?
Making he was like making people eat the hot chips and shit.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite hot chip in the hood.
Yeah, he be going to like random hoods around Florida and shit. And just be like, you know, what I'm
like $20, you eat this shit right now. Motherfucker be thinking about it for like 10 minutes.
I want to see somebody double back.
Yeah,
I haven't seen nobody do it twice.
A second chip, yeah, hell nah.
Niggas ain't down to do it.
Nah, bro said, bro, I wouldn't. If someone put a gun to my head to eat this chip, he said he would still not eat the chip.
Hell nah, man. But nah, that shit. One person got like burnt from that shit. I remember like
burnt.
Yeah, like nah, man, that shit too much.
What amount of money could I cash out one of y'all right now to eat that chip?
Do you have it, the chip?
If you got it, give me $500. I'll do it. Swear to God.
Let's say I do have the chip.
You do have it for real? I was wondering, like, where the fuck you get that shit?
How much would you eat it for?
5 B's.
2.
You do it for
$200?
Because I'll eat it.
2 B's?
Y'all tripping, bro. It's like 15 minutes.
5 B's. 5
What
B's.
do you mean?
500.
I need 5 B's. Shit, hoes need 5 B's for 15 minutes.
I'll do that shit for the fuck of it, just so I can make my friends laugh for the reaction.
Nah, that shit probably.
Nah, bro,
I don't even eat
chip.
Chipotle, nigga.
Listen, me and my cousin used to order shit like that off Amazon just so we could like, bro. We used to do all them dumbass challenge, cinnamon challenge, all that type of shit.
You was
bro.
one of them.
Yeah, you feel me? I was on YouTube trying to get my clout lit early on some stupid shit.
And so you was like one of them just that like stuck a condom through their nose and shit.
I ain't never did all that, but
I know y'all remember that challenge.
Yeah,
you
the
remember that challenge?
Yeah,
I remember they took a cup and they put on the Kylie Jenner lips challenge. Remember that one?
Hell no, nigga. I don't be on the internet like that. What the fuck?
It was like a shot glass. You put your lips in the shot glass and shit, puff your lips up.
You never seen that?
People are stupid. I remember, man. Look, I remember when people was planking off like
planking, yo, man, planking. That's
no,
like
but you know what the
2009.
cinnamon challenge reminds me of? It reminds me of Tyler the Creator. I used to go on Rap Genius a lot, and then Tyler the Creator, he said, "Oh, for the sin of men," right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, it's like Rap Genius said, "Oh, what he was referring to was the cinnamon, like the cinnamon challenge or whatever." But he's like the sin of men, and it's like I was like,
it's a play on words.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, what was the craziest thing that you guys ever like found out on like Rap Genius? Did you guys ever go on that website?
Yeah, I do. I be finding out like people who I be knowing be making songs. I be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
The production credits and
yeah,
all
the
that
production
type
credits.
of
I
shit.
be like, oh shit, I went to high school.
Nah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, it be shit like that. Like,
nah. What I get mad at with Rap Genius, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but what I get mad at Rap Genius is like some of the shit don't be
accurate.
Yeah, like if you're a real fan of a certain artist,
yeah,
and then you be reading this shit and you're like, he didn't mean that. Come on,
it's kind of like them YouTube niggas, like, you know, when they be trying to like make all this inferences on the nigga life, and then like, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like that.
Rap Genius
but what I do No, I mean, I was just gonna say that I have like my rap genius, and I just put the shit like certain shit that I know that like I meant to say, like you feel me, it's gonna be there so that people ain't no misconstruing what I'm saying.
I think the best feeling is putting your own song in Rap Genius because then you send it to people and they're like, "Yo, your shit's on Rap Genius."
Yeah, it's legit.
It does feel good, but yeah, and they do something with like the algorithm to like like really make it look official and like and it gets the lyrics out there to people. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, I fuck with Rap Genius. You know what I'm saying? For what it is, it's cool.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely a useful tool in my opinion.
Yeah. Shout out my dog, Beto Dead Fresh. He made beatbox. You know what I'm saying? I live next door to him.
That's fire.
Yeah. This dude, I found like, I mean, I've been knew he made a whole bunch of beats, but like when I got on Rap Genius, cause I was putting like the credits for like songs that me and him have made. You feel me, dude? I was like, God damn, dude. You know we're like Kodak, like Young Boy, like all type of people, like you know what I'm saying, like. He's lit. Shout out to Beto Dead Fresh.
You're talking about the guy. He made Spot 'em Gardens, right?
Yeah, he's the guy who made the beat for beatbox.
I rapped on that beat.
Yeah, I literally used to watch him like this is before I made beats or anything like that. Like this freshman year of college, I used to just sit in his room because he used to like stay next door to me. I used to just sit in his room and just watch him on free loops, and then he dropped out, and now he's doing what he's doing. He's lit.
You make beats too, right?
Yeah.
You use Fruity Loops?
Fuck no.
Why?
That shit looks like Chinese to me. Dude.
What do you want? Ableton, Logic?
Bro,
Ableton.
I said that to him because we're making a song with Fruity Loops, bro.
Yeah.
Chill.
Listen,
bro,
don't hate on FL,
not the song.
bro. That's where I came up, bro. When I was 12, that's what I started making beats on.
Me too. And then I grew
this year,
up.
I learned how to use Ableton this year. So now I'm a little bit versed, my shit. And I like the way the controllers perform more on Ableton than they do on FL Studio. That's one thing I like for sure.
You paid for FL Studio?
No, right now I have the demo on my shit.
Everybody gets the crack version.
Yeah, I will not.
It's free.
Admit or deny.
Oh yeah, right.
Anytime,
you smart.
Anytime I've ever had FL Studio,
Stop the cap.
I would just somehow, some way or another, have all the features. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Hey man, I'm not saying that I'm a pirate, but I'm a Haitian.
But
Haitians are known to be pirates.
I'm the captain now.
Fair enough. I'm the captain.
No, I never used the Pirates Bay though because it's like anytime that I did, it was like it would come on
straight porno.
Every time I did, it was like trash,
Oh, with like the programs?
Yeah, like I mean, I think I was just
hard enough.
I just couldn't understand them.
Yeah, so you tripping.
Nigga, back then, nigga, I was a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm a different.
Oh God.
Yo, I had. Look. Premiere Pro, Logic, Ableton, nigga. Allegedly.
Feds right now.
You feel me?
Hey, also,
before Comcast get on my ass.
You guys heard about Punch Made Dev?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that shit. He ain't scamming for real.
I had a laptop that got blacklisted, and I could not. To this day,
they got that far?
Yeah, like I can't connect to internet on that laptop. Like that shit is done. Yeah, done so.
Dang, you was.
But I was deep. Yeah, I was deep in. I'm talking about. You feel me? Somewhat like it was 5-figure programs and shit like that.
Hey, why does those is always the biggest scammers?
Bro, I mean, bro, you guys, it's Zoes down here, but when you go like to like up north and shit to like Atlanta and shit like that, Virginia stuff like that, it's the Africans. You feel me? Like the Africans.
You watch this guy. His name's Finesse. It's called Rich and Unemployed.
Nah, I don't know that.
Yeah, he's a guy. He has a podcast, and I watch it like every night ish. And he talks about like he's Haitian and he's a scammer. Yeah, and so it basically it puts me to the coincidence or whatever that all these Haitians, they always scam me.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Growing up, like my first like experience in the streets was some sweat shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a kid,
I like how you say
niggas was trying to put me on the sweat. You feel me? And
people don't be saying that no more.
Can y'all explain jouet for the people who may not know? Because there's a lot of Caucasians who might be watching this right now.
The jouet.
Shout out to our white viewers.
You know, what's the play for the day? You feel me? Like what we doing? You feel me? That's what the jouet is.
Okay, so it's all right. Bet.
I mean, but jouet could be all type of shit. But like the game, it's just the game or what the play is.
Yeah, you ever rode the jitney?
Nigga, every day, bro. Virginia was my life, bro. What are you talking about? And we called it the free bus because for kids it was free. You just jump on the shit and go. You feel me? And then as you got older, like it was just $1.
Where would it take you?
Nigga, up 2nd Avenue, like up 2nd Avenue.
Yeah, this is our like 3rd or 4th podcast with Gio. For Gio, that it's like just Haitian niggas.
Oh, for real? Gang, we out here, man. It's whole life. It's whole life. Whole life.
like Steven.
It's funny, yeah, because I'm thinking about that now. I'm like, bro, yeah, Steven. He's like, I want to invite my boy because he's Haitian too. I'm like,
shout out Steven.
What Steven said that?
no, that's what you said, bro. You want to invite him, I think.
Yeah, because it would be 3 Haitian niggas together on the podcast.
I mean, you know, we in Miami, so you know this. We down south though, so this is Cuba. But like,
Yo, you know what's funny, bro? That like it's like now that I'm older, it's like anytime I'm around Haitians, it's like I feel safe. You know, it's
bro,
like
what?
it's kind of weird. Like I like normal most of the time I'm like on my guard and shit. So I'm like, you know, but anytime I hear like a Haitian, it's like, oh, I hear my family. So it's
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like almost everybody your cousin. Crazy
Yeah.
shit. I done found out like this nigga is my cousin that I've been chilling with for like a minute now. Like, dude, what? Like, he's actually my cousin. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know this shit.
Not like you're like, hey, cousin.
right.
Cousin.
Cousin.
What are you gonna say, Gio?
No, I was just added to the
What's
to
your
the
nationality?
dialogue. Gianni, Gio.
No, you said your nationality.
Yeah, what's your nationality?
Oh, I thought you said my name, bro. I was like,
I do forget names quick.
I'm half Cuban, half Nicaraguan.
He's a tira flecha.
A tira flecha.
You know
Yeah,
that
I
haven't heard that in a while.
I got that native blood in me. I got that island blood in me.
Hey, yo, you work at a school, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I used to.
But like, what was like the worst bullying that you ever seen like kids going through?
I've had kids bully each other for like, you know what's crazy? Kids don't bully each other for that gay shit no more. Like that's not really a thing anymore. Yeah. But like, they do a little bit, but not really. I had kids get bullied for being dark skinned, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit
That's
like that.
But that's like universal, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
There was a story, bro. Like at my school, there's this kid. He didn't go to school, and I went, but he went to my school, and he was there for like 4 years. And he said he got bullied every day. At Robert Morgan. His name was Nick Torius.
Boy.
You got bullied at Robert Morgan? Stupid. You got bullied at Robert Morgan Educational Center?
You know about Robert Morgan?
Down here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I got
You know
kicked
about
out
that.
that shit.
Pie ass school.
Boy, nah, we didn't have no sports, so
You went to Robert Morgan?
we both did.
Y'all ain't had no sports either?
Nah,
So it's like
bro.
the Turner Tech of down south?
What is that?
You don't know about Turner Tech? Ain't no sports at
Listen,
Turner Tech.
We don't know any schools.
At Robert
Okay.
Morgan, they didn't have
wow.
shit. They didn't have shit but a damn turkey bowl.
Oh, wow.
It was one of those. Yeah, it was bad.
You
They
played
had like
flag
good
football,
programs and shit. They had a good automotive program and things like that, or culinary all that type of shit. But like for sports, no, they didn't have nothing. So 10th grade, they got my ass up out of there, and I was trying to go to Southridge, and they're saying I had 6 credits left as a finishing sophomore, so I was already 6 credits ahead, and they're talking about I need to do credit recovery. I'm like, what the fuck? So I ended up going on the internet to do online school, and then I just stopped. Yeah,
you
know
say
how that shit
OnlyFans.
goes.
Yeah, no, that good.
OnlyFans.
Nah, but the schools down south though, like a lot of them do perform better. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
like,
Jay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
Like, I wanted to ask you, like, did you ever see like any bullying for like moms OnlyFans? Like, oh, your mom's on OnlyFans. Like, I bought your mom's OnlyFans.
Nah, like, but I had students whose like moms were like strippers and stuff like that. But usually it's not really everybody's business. Like, kids don't really be knowing shit like that.
Yeah, like I
know what
never
I'm
knew
saying?
anything that any kids' parents did in my schools.
Yeah, you feel me? But now, I mean, I will say, like, I mean, some kids, they got famous parents or things like that. So, I mean, if your parent
For
has
real?
a platform, like, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think.
That's a new
as a
concept,
teacher-
right?
I mean,
My dad's an influencer.
yeah,
He's a
right? No,
fitness influencer.
that's a new concept for real. But like, I've seen it though, and like, oh, my dad's a rapper, my dad's this, and then dad pull up and he's an actual like, oh, you that nigga, like, oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like even King Carter, I think that's his name. The guy, it was like a kid who passed away
Is that
in a
Diddy's
bad
son?
shooting. Like it was.
Oh no, that's King Combs. My bad.
Yeah, that's Combs. But no, this is a guy from Miami. Like he was doing a lot of activist shit. Like he would come around a lot when I was teaching. But me, in my personal experience as a student, shit, I grew up with Fat Joe, son. Like I was with him like every day. So
You know a girl named Betty?
Betty,
Crocker.
Stupid. Nah, I mean, possibly. I meet a lot of people, dude.
Nah, cause she told me I used to work with her, and she told me that she's like friends with Fat Joe's son.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys probably like met each other or something.
I mean, maybe. I mean, if she went to Beach High, possibly. But we went to high school together, and I used to like pick him up from his house, take him to school and shit. Shout out Riso Valet.
You met Fat Joe?
Yeah. Say what's up to him all the time.
Is he cool?
Yeah, he's actually cool. They be saying he be lying in his stories and shit. His stories are entertaining though. His stories are entertaining.
Yeah, he got, man. He was in New York at like a crazy time. One of the biggest artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way he didn't go through crazy shit.
Exactly. You feel me?
So it's like, is it really that hard to believe? You feel me?
Yeah, right. Like,
I don't know.
But I mean, I got crazy stories like just with Ryan. You feel me? Just being in high school, nigga. He used to be wild. But damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. But no, Ryan was cool, man. Like,
you feel like he's gonna be successful in life?
I mean, he's done a lot of shit lately. You know, he's quiet though. You feel me? He doesn't like show too much. But I mean, I watched that nigga lose a lot of fucking weight, dude. Oh, I was gonna say, one time we were failing math class and we had to start studying together. Right? He had this red iPhone, dude. His dad threw that shit in the water, bro. Like,
Fat Joe?
He saw him. Yeah, he saw him graze. He saw him graze. He threw his phone in the water.
For real?
That's crazy. At least he's active in his damn life. Bro.
Oh yeah, he is.
Hey, how do you guys think?
When you got that much money and that much fame, it's hard.
I mean, we've grown now, so it might be different. Bro.
How do you guys think? All right, so look, this is a 2-part question. How do you guys think that like rich kids can be successful in life, and how do you guys feel like you would be like in your different circumstance if you're like a rich kid, if they grew up like how do you be if you guys were rich kids?
Nigga, if I was rich, bro, like
where would you be right now if you guys were rich?
Probably in the same exact spot. Like, I mean, you have more access to certain things in terms of like, you know, like quality of life and shit like that. But like, as far as like, you know, your attitude towards life, you're gonna be more jaded. I feel like towards a lot of shit. You feel me?
Yeah, you're not gonna know what certain shit's really worth.
Exactly. Yeah. There's that. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, I don't think being rich is all that cracked up. At least being born rich, because
I rather much have the path where like I go through the come up and go through all this shit and understand what it's really worth than like. And I was thinking about this the other day, how people that are already kind of like born into certain situations, it's not that they're less likely to continue succeeding. If anything, they're more likely because rich, you know, it attracts rich. But
you're still gonna elevate.
Yeah, you're still gonna elevate. But I guess what I'm getting at is like the mentality is not gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? It's something that comes with
grind,
it's something that comes with the
might
grind.
Be a little bit more lethargic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But do you guys want to elevate?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean the whole.
But like, why?
Me personally, because I don't want to be broke no more. I mean, the quality. I want to change my quality.
So
but
elevation.
But she's talking about somebody who like that's all they know.
So elevation is tied to money.
Absolutely.
But why?
Well, it's tied to discipline too. But like, it's money and discipline. You can't have one without the other.
So you wouldn't want to go deeper and more dense and be more like a demon?
What do you mean by that?
He said be more like a demon.
I don't get it.
Like I like that. That's cool. I feel like I was testing you.
Oh shit! Yeah, no.
Nah, you're cool. You're cool first, bro.
I know. Gang.
Nah, because when I get high, I start seeing stuff. So that's why I was like, oh.
This nigga starting to see demons.
Yeah, I think this is the first podcast Nick does high in like
Yes.
a long time. I've been talking about it for a while too.
I want to swag out the podcast.
And
Don't judge this crackhead lighter.
nah, you good, bro. But it's funny.
It's so funny.
Here lit right
you know
now.
what's so funny, bro? Because I was like looking through everything for that fucking lighter, or like for a lighter, because you took the lighter.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking through everyone, like where? And I look through the drawer, and it's like, I find one lit just like that, and I'm like, fuck, because I really wanted to smoke, and then like, I'm like, fuck. So
Imagine having like a bunch of clipper lighters and they all have no gas.
But I deadass felt like a crackhead, because it's like I'm trying to smoke, because I wanted to smoke that bad. I'm like, come on, man, come on.
Fucking ripping your fingers and shit.
I've done some shit. Look, I'm gonna give a tip to all the smokers out there. I shouldn't even be saying this because I used this when I was young as fuck. I shouldn't have even been smoking when I was smoking back then. But I remember I was like, oh, I don't have a lighter. I had this little 0.5 in my pocket. Let me figure out a way to smoke this shit.
0.5 is crazy.
I would get an empty lighter. I would get a candle. don't do this at home. You will burn your hand if you don't do it correctly, especially if you don't do it correctly. So just don't do it at all.
Bro, I burn my hand smoking the bowl.
Spray,
put that shit like
yeah.
so close. I burn my nose.
You're
too.
a fucking toddler. That's why.
Boy. Boy.
No, but look, you spray cologne on the candle on the inside of it. Let it simmer down, because if you just light it right then and there, the shit is gonna like flame up.
Hell
so
yeah.
you feel me? You let it simmer and then you light the shit. It catches. You don't need gas in the lighter. As long as you get that little spark for a second, that shit lights up.
And you just
the
thought of
candle
this?
catches lit, and then you get the
wick.
smoke. Once I figured that shit out one time, boy, and I have no light, I was doing that shit. I was using the whatever little tiny ass gas was left in that lighter. That's what I was using to smoke, and that shit.
You know what I used to do? This is dope.
It's a comic I made. It's called "Fuck, I Need to Smoke."
Bro,
Crazy.
you should put this on the fucking wall, bro. Like,
I know what.
this is one of those things that needs to go on a wall in a studio somewhere.
Look, it's funny because you ever been in those
snap on that
situations?
shit.
Yeah.
Colors on that are crazy.
You ever been in a situation you're looking in your car? Because my car used to be dirty, right? And I was smoking my car all the time. And I would look for weed. I'm like, fuck, I need like to find some weed.
Fiending.
Yeah.
Fiending.
And I would like find this like dust bunnies. I'm like, this looks like weed.
Oh, I've been there, bro.
And
Bro,
I'm like, fuck it.
you know what the worst thing is, bro? When you're like, you could be like rolling up, or it's worse when
Don't
you
do drugs,
grinding
kids.
it. When you're grinding the weed, bro, you grinding the shit, and then you got that shit in your lap, and you fuck around and sneeze, or you do some shit,
Yeah.
to where all the shit fall on your carpet in the car, nigga.
That shit,
Bro,
sucks.
that's like
I
the
seen
worst
girls.
feeling ever.
Yeah, I
dude.
seen girls in my car. They literally like pick up every single grain of like fucking
Nah,
weed.
nah.
Alright.
When that happens, bro, I'm done, bro. I'm
I
just rolling the
got
joint.
I got a question for y'all. How down bad have y'all ever been for weed? And I'll
Nigga, I've made roach joints, like, especially back when I was smoking swishers and shit. Nigga, I'll take like 20 roaches and not even take the tobacco off. I'll just put them all in the blunt and smoke it like that, nigga.
bro, you were
Nah.
killing your throat.
Yeah, never again, never again.
Oh, I love the road.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But them shits will get
That's
you
so.
That's
so
It
fun.
got all that resin down there and right
bro,
on that bud,
shit'll
bro.
be
That shit'll get
so
you.
much oil will come out of that. That should be nasty.
You ever
bro.
had like a gravity bong?
Oh, nigga, I went to
Yeah,
college.
what?
Nigga,
He said I went to college. Yeah, facts, bro.
Bro.
Every day.
I was looking through that bag.
Wait,
Like,
wait.
you said the tiny
Fucking
bag
buckets,
that
nigga.
over there.
What big ass 5 gallon?
No, they used to be like this big. Nigga, I swear to God.
That's funny as
Nah.
hell. That's
Swear to God.
That's a big ass gravity.
The most down bad I've been on weed was during COVID, bro. Because it's like that's when you couldn't smoke because it's like all the plugs. It's like, nah, man, I ain't doing no orders because it's like they're scared of COVID and shit.
Nigga.
So I couldn't find a plug.
Shit went to North Miami.
All right.
That shit was booming.
Hit up the Zoes.
He said,
Well, actually, this one was
shit.
called "Oh My God, I Need to Smoke," and then it's called Episode 1. Fuck, I need to smoke.
man,
Yeah, that's a bar.
Oh
Y'all-
no, my porn.
y'all think? Don't know my port. Yeah, don't go too far, buddy.
Nigga, one time,
I want to show him.
Nigga, one time, I accidentally posted my content on Snapchat, bro. I'm like my regular Snapchat.
That's a
You,
bad one.
you can keep talking your story. As
I
long
mean,
as you see it.
that's pretty much it. Like everybody saw that shit. I was fucking a white bitch. Bad.
You guys ever open porn in public?
I mean, oh, this is funny.
It's called "Holy Shit, I'm high as fuck."
Well, that's the way he showed me today.
What's
He made
goody,
some-
my boy?
Yeah, he like walked in while I'm high as fuck, and then like look at my eyes. I'm like looking behind myself, and I'm like high as fuck.
What's goody, my? What, this little shit with the is that a halo on top of the shit?
Yeah, it's a holy shit.
Ah.
He's we were just talking about it earlier. I'm like, someone's gonna catch on. The first person that sees it catches on.
Of course, they have to be Haitian because I feel like Haitians like we just get each other from the blood.
Yeah, you might be my cousin too, nigga. You stop playing.
Right. Every time like family will come over, they're like, "Oh, I remember you when you were this little. You remember me?" No, nigga.
I think that's an everybody thing. Like,
Is they so?
yeah, everybody goes to that.
Is this true? Are a lot of Haitian people named John?
Jean?
That's this nigga's name.
I was just about to say.
I said that to him when I
If you
found
put
out.
$20 on it right now, nigga,
Oh fuck!
it's against my fucking
You
name.
gonna be a bad? You
My
gonna
bad,
be a,
bro. I ain't mean to knock the hustle,
a
bro.
richer man? That's actually crazy.
You want another beer, bro?
Oh shit!
Nah, man. I'm good.
You
I
want-
don't do that beer stuff.
Yo, you want a beer?
No, I'm good right now.
This is all I need right now.
Okay, I don't want to get up.
But yeah, man.
I had a few buddies, man, named Jean-Pierre,
Jean-Baptiste.
all types of Jones.
Yeah, I'm Jean. That's me.
That's fire.
Yeah, gang.
He said Jean gang.
Yo, so Jay, I have a question for you.
What's good?
Are you an upstanding black man?
Absolutely. I mean, whatever that means, but
All right, so what does that mean?
in my opinion, I mean, like, I just do the right thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be on no crazy shit. Like, I'm a nice guy.
What would you name this podcast, this episode of the podcast?
Upstanding citizen.
Okay. Is there a reason?
I don't know, just because that resonated just now.
Not because the one I did with the other Haitian guy, we called it upstanding citizen, upstanding black man, because I told him, "Oh, you're upstanding black man." He's like, "No, I ain't, nigga."
who you talking about?
His name is John Claude.
Jean-Claude? That's funny.
Shout out to John Claude.
Jean-Claude.
The hole just
Cousin.
gets deeper.
All right, the Haitian hole.
Cousin.
Hey, did you have family in the earthquake?
Yes.
Didn't? Oh, are they good? Are they good?
We had a house that I used to visit all the time in Haiti, and my grandma has been going back to Haiti every year to rebuild it. And
How old is she?
70 something. She was born like 1945
I
or something.
cannot
Like that.
imagine my grandma doing that.
Bro, she does, bro. My grandma is a gangster, bro. First of all, well, my grandma, my mom, well, this is my grandma on my dad's side. Her name is Oye. Like, they call her Oye, you feel me? Everybody know her in the hood, little Haiti, you feel me? Like, I don't know. She's a gangster, dude. She just goes back and forth between Haiti and Miami all the time. And then my other grandma, we call her Zoot.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Zoot.
That's Haitian as fuck.
Yeah.
Oye and Zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oye is really like a Spanish name for her because I forgot why. There's a story behind her name.
Oye.
Yeah.
Yo, it's so funny.
I think it's something like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when you're telling someone like, "Hey," you know what I'm saying in Spanish. Like,
It's so funny
That's
watching the
essential.
6 feet like mics and the 6 feet shirt. I feel like I listened to The Secret recently.
it's all coming together now.
Oh, you talking about with the law of
You
attraction? and shit
fucking
like that? Bro,
nerd.
my
Nah,
teacher
play.
showed me that shit in 11th grade, and like,
Yo, your teacher's actually a W teacher for that. That's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
shout out Miss Lewandowski. She was on a like a, I think it was a,
Shout out Miss
she was like on
Lewandowski.
I want to say a Kotex commercial for like swimming. I don't know if it was Kotex. It might have been something else, but she was like on a Kotex commercial.
Was that
for swimming.
tampons?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if it was that though, or it was like a.
No, I think you're thinking of
Olympic-
Playtex.
Shout out.
Playtex. It was like one of them shits, but yeah, nah. But
Why did I
she's
know
gangsta
that?
as fuck though. She and if it wasn't that, it was something about her swimming because she's an Olympic swimmer too. But like, she's raw as fuck. She showed me about the law of attraction
Fire.
and that shit.
Man.
put me on.
That shit's crazy though, bro. Shout out to all the teachers who be on that shit. I had one teacher,
I
right?
definitely showed my kids that.
Miss Doyle. Shout out to Miss Doyle. Yeah, it's a teacher as a parent as well. You feel me? It's important to show your kids that. But like teachers
no, I
that
got no
be,
kids. I'm
you
a
know.
teacher, too.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. But I had a teacher, right, Miss Doyle, bro, and I had her from 3rd
Doyle?
to 5th grade.
Doyle McPoyle.
Doyle McPoyle.
You know where that's from?
Nah, I don't know where
That's from Soya in Philadelphia.
No, but
Ms. Doyle.
So this lady, bro, she was like a saint, man. And she did the gifted classes or whatever, and I was doing great in school at the time. I was in elementary school, whatever, and I was like moving fast. So they moved me to gifted classes, and I had to teach her for 3 years. And those 3 years, bro, this lady taught us about agriculture, how to grow our own food. She had conversations with us like sex sells, and that's why commercials are certain ways. And then like
She was a real teacher.
She got deep into
She-
shit, and we
she-
were in
she
elementary
inducted
school
you early.
but we were in Caribbean elementary school. It's just in the middle of Gould.
Yep.
She knows we're not like
Stupid.
she's stupid.
Then
So
you went there?
Yeah, I
It's
went
so
to Caribbean.
funny thinking about like all those times I passed there with my mom, and then my mom's like, "Oh, look at it," because my mom would get mad because like all the kids would cross the street.
On the
Man.
Caribbean.
It's just funny. Imagine I saw
Yeah, you
do
probably
that.
did see me while you were getting home from your shit, bro.
Because I always got to go
Nah,
down there if I
man.
want to go to Yosua.
I used to always
All
get
this shit
in
is
fucking
butt-fucking
fights
shit.
at that school, bro. Literally every day by the time I was in 4th grade, it was like every other day I would get in a fucking fight. But
I gotta remind y'all that I'm in buttfuck Egypt, so I be like when I hear Goulds and shit like that, I be like, God damn,
shit's
boy.
down south. Yeah, but you right next
y'all
to it right
niggas,
now.
y'all niggas in Key West.
Isn't it?
like-
Isn't it funny? Like we live in America, but we live on like the end of America.
We're literally at like the bottom, the
Yeah.
southernmost point.
Yeah,
it's kind of
like,
cool.
Like, why are we here? Do you guys ever wonder why was I born here? Well, I don't
I
know.
was born on Miami Beach, like
For
Like I was born, yeah.
the way you say it, it's like your soul's like
born on the water, like-
and it just hits the baby.
No, I was born at Mount Sinai.
Do y'all ever think like, what a time to be alive? Like,
This is probably one of the best times to be alive.
it's so crazy though. Like you look outside and you see a plane, and like that's normal. It's like that shit's just like it's a flying piece of metal.
Nigga.
That's like normal.
Have you been to like
you go on
California,
the internet
like, you see some shit?
From what
you
we know,
FaceTime your friend, right? And it's like that's normal. Like I'm
Right.
just seeing you like across the world at the same time, and it's like, oh, that's normal. Like, bro, we're so used to this shit.
Goes back to the
It's
secret.
crazy.
Goes
We
back to
live
the
we
secret.
live in the
How?
future, bro.
So
How does
how?
it?
Because niggas thought about this. I mean, nigga, you watched the Jetsons and shit like that when we was growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they kind of yeah.
majority of that shit happened, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jay, have you always been a positive thinker?
For the most part, yeah, I'm a positive person.
Because you think very good thoughts, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thought?
My
What's your favorite thought?
My favorite thought.
I'm so high.
My favorite thought
I'm not
is a
that
chick
high.
named Lil Haiti. Shout out to Lil Haiti. Shelly.
Shout out, Lil.
I was gonna ask you, Jay,
That's my favorite thought.
where's the best place to like pick up girls at?
Strip club. No, church.
Nah,
Church.
don't tell this guy.
Church.
This guy loves the
You
strip.
can get girls from church, boy. Look.
Well, me, I love the strip club. I love the strip club.
Yeah, I love
I
the
like the
strippers.
strip club.
I like the strip club when they came.
The strip club's fun, bro. Honestly, last time I went, I enjoyed it. First time I went, I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
I only been like 2-3 times though. But
You go to strip club? Jay?
but I agree with you, brother. Church is definitely a play. I think the church, the library, anything that you see
That's where
like
you find good women.
elevating
Church
yourself.
girls freaky too.
That's where you're gonna
Library.
find other women that are trying to, or women that are trying to elevate
Or work.
themselves.
You
as
gotta
well.
find like, if you got a good job. You know what I'm saying? Find a bitch there.
Man, you
But-
find
but
a
you gotta be. You know.
Yeah, that's one thing I
Don't
noticed.
shit where you eat though. Like
That's
yeah,
what I
noticed.
yeah,
Go to a different
yeah,
department.
You know,
I was
you know.
good. I was doing Instacart for like a
That
little
shit
bit,
gets-
right?
That shit gets
Yeah.
messy.
And I would notice that all the girls.
I'm not getting an Instacart, bitch.
Nah, every time I would go on a date
You do
with a girl.
Instacart, hang up, bitch.
Every time I was to go on a date with a girl, it's like I didn't know she did Instacart, but then I'll look.
I mean, if that's
at her
your side
phone.
hustle, yeah, but she gotta have something else going on.
I'll look at her phone and I'll see Instacart, and I'm like, "Oh, you do Instacart?" And I'm like, "Fuck."
You see?
Yeah.
That's
No,
funny,
but it's like
though.
I'm attracting because I was doing it, so it's like I'm attracting all these
Them,
girls.
yeah, that do the same shit to you. Yeah. If you do some shit like if you're deep in it, like you're gonna attract other people that's into that type of shit.
No, but
Yeah, I'm a
Instacart-
musician, right? I dated
Instacart is good
musician
money though.
girls, like a lot. You feel me? You said Instacart?
Instacart is good money.
Yeah.
I was doing it full time. I was like, "Fuck that! I'm just do it because it's
Yeah,
fun."
I feel
It
that.
don't feel, I told him the other day. I
No,
was
it
like,
can be good money though.
No, I told him the other day. I was like, "Oh, this week I gotta play Instacart." It's not. It's like I don't. I'm
gotta
not.
play.
It's like
Shit,
an app
I be
on my
on Amazon
phone.
sometimes, like you know the Amazon Flex.
Oh,
They
you
be
do that?
bringing me down here, nigga. I be having to fucking
Drive all the way.
Nah, I
down.
will go to
y'all
Boca.
niggas fucking
I will go to
packages and
Boca.
shit.
I would just go
You
to
go-
Boca
Nigga,
to Tamarack.
man, they be pay, like only if they paying more than $100, I'm doing it. Like,
It would be
but,
$90.
Yeah, nah, nigga.
But it's like that's
I'm not
all,
going
that's
to
all that
Tamarack.
was available. And it's like I feel like doing Amazon Flex today. Like I like that.
Amazon Flex is fun.
It is fun.
Yeah, nah, that's just actually fun. I be
Bro.
smoking weed while I'm doing it. Like,
It's so chiller.
yeah, I be Amazon Flex. is fun.
Joe, you ever did Amazon Flex?
I did DoorDash. I don't know what's Amazon Flex. That's like deliveries for Amazon.
It's-
It's like it feels like Christmas, right?
It's like, bro, what?
Nah, I don't know what y'all
I
talking
feel
about,
like
bro.
Santa Claus. Bitch.
Oh my god.
Like mailman, yo. Nah, you feel like Santa Claus for real doing that shit, yo.
Yeah, bro, I would be filling up my car with a bunch of like, bro. One time it was like during December, and I had all these Legos, and it's like I was literally filling up my car with a bunch of Legos, bro.
Nigga.
And I'm like, bro, this feels like Christmas. Like I got all this
have
free
they ever
stuff,
gave you too many packages?
huh?
Have they ever gave you too many packages?
Bro, 28 is a lot.
Bro,
28
You said-
packages.
bro,
That's 28
when
stops.
it first started, like
In
now,
Hialeah?
now they're more on point. You
Yeah.
feel me? When it first started, bro, please, nigga, please, y'all, if Amazon workers see this, don't snitch on me, dog. Bro, when it first, and this matter of fact, this is my homegirl who told me about this shit. You feel me? I'm not incriminating nobody. If you got 50 packages in the shit, I was in Hialeah, bro. Like them niggas, they just kind of just speeding through shit. They you know what I'm saying? Half them niggas don't speak no English. They just throwing shit in there. You feel me,
That sucks,
bro?
I'm
You'll probably have
Yo, what if I order a package that's just like
nigga. If you got cause they gonna make sure that shit get there, bro. They gonna make sure that shit get there. It might get there a day later, might get you feel me, but it's gonna get there, bro. If you have 50 packages in your whip, you could scan that shit, bro. Scan. It might double scan some shit. It might forget to scan some shit because the scanner is so sensitive and there's so many packages. And like I said, them niggas just throwing shit in there, bro. You might only have 30 deliveries. Now you come up on outfits, shoes,
Oh, you wouldn't
Golf-
return them back
golf
to
ball.
Oh, you wouldn't return them back to the
cologne,
Oh.
hard drive.
Nah, I would come back to the. I would come back to the store.
Who
and be
the
like,
fuck is driving all the way back over there?
30.
Catch me on the next shit.
deliveries
me.
is
See, I'm
crazy.
too honest.
Catch me on the next shit. Catch me on the next
That's
shit.
crazy. I never even thought of like keeping it.
Niggas is giving away toys to kids and shit. All types of shit.
No, my favorite was like when I would go there and then like they'll be like, oh, it's taking too long. So here's the money. You don't have to do it. And I'll come up on $90. I don't have to do shit.
Bro, oh no, that's happened to me too. Yeah,
Have-
like if you sit there and like
You just wait for
they
your-
got their shit together, bro. They'll just pay you and you can go home.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
So like you
Bro,
just that shit hits your
sign up
account.
for that
Yeah.
Amazon shit, boy.
Bro,
That shit
Amazon
lit.
Flex is lit.
Amazon Flex. Nah, I gotta
But
check.
they
I gotta
only,
get on
but
there.
it's like you have to check on it every day, bro. Because if you don't, you're gonna miss it. Like,
Yeah.
you have to look at it. every
No, I
day.
would do
Yeah,
it.
like active,
it wasn't
like-
my biggest thing, but I would love that, bro. I'll get there and I'll sign in. I would be waiting and then say, "Oh, sorry, we can't do your thing, but here's your money."
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
And
Well,
I
yeah,
was
you
like-
go
I
back
do
home with
Amazon
your
to this
money.
day, bro.
Yeah, not having
no, I
to
would
work.
go do Instacart and I'll just do Instacart for the rest of the day.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, bro. I do that shit to this day, bro. So like,
What I hate about the delivery shit right now, bro, is like I feel like no matter how hard you try, you can't make more than $200 in a day unless you get tipped.
Nah,
Crazy.
Instacart.
you
can
gotta
make-
know
you
where
can
to
definitely
go.
make.
Yeah, you really got. I think the most I ever made in a day, and that was like being on the road for like a full day was
12
like
hours type shit.
it was like 10,
Yeah,
like something
yeah.
like that, and I think it was close to 200. Yeah,
The thing about the delivery,
maybe even a
I
little
drive.
more.
Like I be picking niggas up. I hate that delivery shit, dog. Only
you
for
do Uber.
Amazon.
You do Uber.
Yeah, I do
Uber
regular-
makes more bread,
regular
bro.
Uber.
How's
It's like-
Uber?
That shit vibing, bro. I meet all type of people. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was one of the original Uber drivers too. Like literally when it first started. You feel me?
For real?
In Tallahassee, I was doing that shit. You feel me? I went viral because a racist nigga had like the white dude jumped out his car, was like about to attack me and shit. You feel me? While I
Oh,
was Uber
shit.
driving. Yeah. It was
and you were
funny.
like recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
I got Uber stories for days, bro. Like I done had riders. Like one time I picked up a chick. One time I had picked this girl up, bro, and like she literally like said, "Take me to the liquor store." So I took her to the liquor store. She had just came from getting some food or some shit, and then I get to her crib and she's like, "Come upstairs." Okay.
Yeah, Jill's gonna download that right now.
Yeah, it's like hold on, bro. Just
Did you-
do some
but
deliveries.
the question is, did you smash though?
I plead the fifth.
What's that?
Nah, you know it's so funny because I be seeing videos like that of like people, bro. It's like that's always like a fantasy of mine. Like when I do like deliveries, because I've had customers, they comment, like they leave a comment and they're like, "Oh, he's so fine," and I'm like, "Why'd you tell me
Nah,
when I was
why
at
you
your door?"
Nah, it's funny though. Like when you do certain deliveries, you get certain vibes. Like sometimes you'll get a delivery for like a female, and then you pull up and like the boyfriend come out. You're like, damn. But sometimes you go and it'll be like a cute girl, and she'll like look at you a certain type of way, and you're like, damn, I want to say something, but I'm supposed to be professional right now. You feel me?
No,
Like,
my biggest regret was I was thinking that I would do like Uber Eats forever, right? And I get to this Puerto Rican restaurant, and there was this fine girl, and I could tell she was like feeling me, but I was like,
fuck
no,
being professional.
I don't want to do nothing because I'll have to probably come back again. And
Okay.
I ain't ever going back there.
Nigga, I be thinking about, you know what I fucking hate, dude? When I order some food at a restaurant and then they look at me and they go, Uber Eats? Nigga, I came to pick up my food, bitch.
Nah, it's good when you go to Panera Bread or Chipotle because
Oh,
they be like,
they have it right there. You just
Yeah,
fuck
they ready
that
to
shit.
go.
bro, I would be thinking that. I was always say that to myself. If I was ever homeless, if I was like hungry,
I'm going to
I would
Panera
just-
and
yeah, I'll
I'm
just
stealing
go to-
all that shit
Hey,
every
bruh.
6 hours.
Man, do not
I'm
go
going
to
to
the
a different, I'm going to a different
Chipotle.
Panera Bread
Marlin Road,
on
the
every
US
side of
one.
town, nigga.
that's when I go to.
If you go to the Chipotle by Marlin Road, the US one, you need to not go there at from like 12 to fucking
Why?
10 o'clock. I'm telling you, it's the work, bro.
You said Chipotle?
Yeah, Chipotle. You could do the order. If
used
you
to
do the
steal
order,
the
it's like
fucking,
20 minutes.
hot sauce.
Bro, but you get there, it's like if you go there during like lunch hour, for example, it's going to be a line almost all the way outside. And then like sometime, bro, one day I went and there was no manager. And it was a line of like 15 people. And I waited for my food, bro, for I want to say about 35, 40 minutes.
At
For real?
Chipotle?
At
Yeah,
Chipotle.
Bro,
What the
I didn't get
nigga,
hired
what?
because
And I had already paid for it. So and I had got food for me and my OG and shit. So I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna go back
How
home
you
empty
gonna,
handed.
you wait, you paid for the food at Chipotle and you ain't get no food?
No,
Don't
I
you
got
gotta
the
make the
food.
food
I waited for 35, but I did the mobile order shit. So I'm on the side while the whole line is
you
going on.
was.
Everybody's getting their food in the line and
That was
shit.
at-
I'm waiting for my shit. And I'm like, yo, this
That
shit
was
is
at the one
crazy.
at
But
Marlin?
even the line was going like every person was like 5 minutes. I was like, you don't
Should've
need
waited.
5 minutes to make one bowl.
That was
shit
the
don't
that was the
make
one at
sense.
Marlin.
Yeah, by Marlon U.S.
Yo, what, I have a story about it. One
US
time I went there and there was this girl next to me, right? And I was talking to her and shit, and we were having a good conversation. Like the vibes were good and shit. And then we get to the front, and I'm about to pay for my food and leave and shit. And I'm like, oh, so let me get your number. And she's like, oh, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, oh, so we're just talking this whole time, and like, and I was just fucking around and pretending I was mad. I wasn't mad, but then her aunt comes, and then she's like, excuse me, what are you doing with my niece? And I'm like, oh shit, she scared the fuck out of me.
Was she a jit?
She was in college. But then it's like her aunt came and she's like, oh, what do you want with her? And I was like, oh, I thought she was cute, so I'm like trying to like talk to her.
Man,
Bro, that was the most embarrassing thing I ever been through, because it's like now every single person in the fucking Chipotle is like looking at me, and it's like she was caught blocking the fuck out of me, and, and then her aunt, it's like she was like one of those frail girls where it's like her parents are like so overprotective of her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she's like she can't. She's like, I can't make my own decisions in life. I need someone else to tell me to do. But it was so funny, bro, because it was like I left there and I made a video about it, but it was so fucking funny because it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I've hollered at chicks before, bro, and then Zoe lady come around the corner like,
No way.
Yo, yes way, bro. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, them Zoes be kind of happy, like, oh, she on that. Go ahead, she need her citizenship.
Nah, I never see guys go up to girls though. Like I feel like it's something that only I
Is that
do.
like a lost art? Like I don't know. Niggas
Do you
still
ever see niggas like going up to girls?
Niggas use Tinder and shit nowadays.
I think.
But like, nah, I mean, I'm a part of that era of niggas that like we used to play the put down game. Like, yo, you see her, go. Go, you feel me? Like,
I think if you're like in a community where like there's like a hierarchy of Riz, so to speak.
What was that?
did I do that?
It sounded like
I don't know what felt. Oh, it was a light. No, you're good. I know what it was. Damn, it was my black light. I hope that shit didn't fuck up. I had it back here.
Oh, okay.
But you're good though. Damn, what was I just saying?
Bro, it's so much easier to go up to girls in like Brickell and like Wynwood.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
to walk up to the girl and talk to her. It's so
In
much
Brickell?
Yeah, and
But try it.
down here, bro, the girls are here. They kind of suck. Like it
Oh,
makes
like Miami natives?
yeah. I'm
You
from
gotta be lit.
I'm from down here, so it's like I would always think I had no game. I was like, oh, I have no riz. I can't get girls. I thought I was like ugly or
Yeah,
something.
nah, go.
But then I go to Brickell and it's like, bro, I can get like 10 girls' numbers in like an hour.
I ain't gonna lie, but you got the look that them hoes be looking for. You feel me?
Me?
Yeah. Big black Zo boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Nice guy, like, yeah, no, them white hoes love that shit. But
I don't know.
Nick wants an Asian. Oh my, why you so big? You so big.
No, she said,
yeah, you should get hired for black.
I'm getting a Charlie horse. She said, big boy.
Big boy.
Hey man, I'll
What you like? I do it. What you like?
I'll connect you with dog King Louie, man. Stop playing, man. You get
Jay,
on
have
black.
you ever had a Chinese Asian massage?
I plead the fifth.
Well,
I ain't never paid for one, but like I had a Asian collaboration, and it was a
Asian
massage
collaboration. That's lit.
theme, and it was a massage theme.
Kazumi question mark? No, I'm like,
She had like Naruto tattoos and shit. She's cool.
Is she on your
Shout
list?
out Jade.
Is she on your list?
What do you mean list?
Kazumi.
What's that?
Kazumi squirts. I don't even know if that's her name, but you can say any girl's
Kazumi
name
Squirts.
and just put squirts on there. And you're like, oh, she has an OnlyFans.
I don't know
that's
who
a
that
crazy. It's like they're rappers now. That's
that-
like their version of Lil.
Yeah,
Instead of like Lil Wayne
All these
or
girls.
Lil.
You know what's
It's
funny
like,
is that
oh,
they've been doing this shit,
Kazumi
but now
Squirt.
niggas are catching up.
Yo, you know what's the craziest thing? When I love when girls will be like, they write in their OnlyFans like, oh, I'll drain your balls, or like drain.
Have you ever been drained?
Yeah,
Have you ever been drained? It's
that's when you're like, get the fuck off me, bitch.
yeah. You out of it, boy. You go.
Have you guys?
Yeah, man. I've had a bitch, turn me into a turtleneck, man.
Or what?
Turtleneck.
Yo, do you guys ever nut and then your balls hurt?
I don't know about that.
I'm imagining the TikTok. Yo, do you guys ever nut and your balls?
Yeah, like the clip of it. Yeah, no, it's funny because this is probably still gonna get clipped. But
I don't know about that.
I think, bro, I've had some dark days,
They're,
dog.
like, sore.
I'm talking about like 5-6 times in a row. Like when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, bro, I would go in.
Bro, as a kid, I used to make my own fake fleshlights.
That shit would hurt after a while.
Dude,
I ain't gonna lie.
I have
watermelon and cantaloupe.
No. I would get a towel and I'll put a glove on the towel.
Yo, do you guys ever nut in socks?
Nah, I didn't do that. You heard me? I got the towel. I put the glove on the towel.
You know what's
That's
funny?
vague.
I became like a teenager and I started nutting in my socks, and then I realized, hold on, I'm not the one buying my socks. My mom is buying my socks. So it's like if I nut in a sock and I throw it away, my mom's like,
Waste money.
Where's your sock?
Why don't you just wash
See,
it?
my whole thing, bro, is like I always try to not like get nothing on clothes because when I was living with my OG,
Nothing.
yeah, it's like she gotta wash this shit, bro. She gonna see
it.
that shit. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yo, you guys ever
Hell
watch Family
nah.
Guy?
Yeah,
course.
nasty.
There's an episode when like Chris, he has like the sheet, right? The mom, Lois, she brings a sheet. She's like, Chris, I think Chris is touching himself a little too much. And she brings out the sheet and it's like just like straight, like
It's like a hard.
It's
like
hard
it got
to-
starch on it.
yeah. You guys know what epoxy is?
Yes.
So it's like
Yeah.
imagine putting epoxy on. Your,
Yeah.
Bro, have you ever seen the Key and Peele sketch
Ah.
where his mom, he goes to like college or some shit and his mom sends him a rap and the rap's talking about like how he left stiff socks all around the apartment and shit.
Hell nah.
You know how she's glad he's gone. I don't know. It's a classic
Yo,
sketch.
Gio, where's the blunt that you originally was smoking? I want to hit it again. It's done.
That shit's a roach now.
I'll hit the rope.
I don't know that shit.
That's how down bad I am for real.
Nah, my shit's done. He got some love, but
I got this thing. Actually, I'd roll a whole nother one. Where my
I don't trust your
roll-ups
weed.
over there?
I feel
No,
like
we
your
I don't trust you.
That's just some za.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
some
The
salsa.
Zoe with the za. Yo, that'll
Double
be a,
Z, double
yo,
Z.
that'll be a lit comic or
No,
like
triple Z.
The Zoe with the za.
Then look, think
Hey,
about
that'll
it.
be a good dope album.
Because it's Zoe Zaza, so it's triple Z's.
Zaza, like
That
Kanye, Kodak.
Shout out.
Okay, okay.
That's-
No.
Kodak's everybody.
Like that. So, nah, bro. I have yet to meet Kodak.
What is your
Kodak is
guys'
dope, man.
secret way of like secretly getting into like events and like things that like famous people are gonna attend?
I play trumpet, nigga. So, most of the time, anytime that I've been into like some big ass shit is because I was playing my instrument. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, shit. Now I got my little platform. I'm gonna start. Just like how y'all got this 6 feet shit, man. I'm gonna shit. Hey man, Florida music only was good. It was good, man. Let me get a media pass, man. Stop playing.
You
Here's
feel
my
like you'll be you feel like you'll be better
Yeah,
than
get on
me?
that media.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
going,
kidding.
I'm gonna learn, nigga.
Yo.
I'm learning shit. I'm definitely gonna learn, nigga.
I was watching this show and the guy is working for his boss, whatever. He owns like a suit store. And he's like, oh, I've been thinking, man, you know, I want to open my own business. He's like, you thinking about opening a suit store? You better not open one next to me. And I was just thinking about that show. Like,
Was it
that's funny. Like,
Was it Nathan for you?
no,
Was it Nathan for you?
Nathan?
Nathan for you.
Oh, is
Oh.
that like the name of the nigga or something?
That was a show.
Oh,
Comedy
no,
Central.
no, it's not. It was this
On Comedy
fool.
Central?
It's a show
You ever
about like
seen,
these Mexicans.
Eric
It's a
Andre,
good
the
show.
Eric Andre show.
Eric
Yeah.
Andre show.
At first I didn't like it, but then I started watching it for real. I was like,
I love
You
it.
get,
funny.
if you get, yes,
actually
it's
funny.
it's satire. Once you
Yeah.
get that, it's like, all right,
Wait.
you understand what he's trying to achieve.
Gio, when did you watch this suit show?
I finished it like 2-3 days ago.
Yo, it's so insanely crazy.
Uh,
'Cause when I was at work 2-3 days ago, I was watching American Dad, right? And then this episode was like the mall, and it was like the mall. Bro, I was so fucking hot. Like it's like since I smoked, it's like the reality of my life is different. So it's like when I'm watching this show, it was so gosh dang stupid, bro.
there's
Because
a lot of dumbass shit on TV.
no, but it's so funny because he's like, would you gaze into my burning red eyes and become me or some shit? It was crazy, bro. But it was funny because
Them niggas be high as fuck when they be making that shit.
yeah.
hell yeah,
Oh,
bro.
God.
At, like
Bro,
Adventure Time,
because-
the nigga said he was high when he
Bro,
did
bro,
that shit.
bro,
Nah,
wait,
they
wait, wait.
admit to
In
this shit, bro.
In the show, he said, "Oh, for you guys high in your dorm rooms, run it back a second time and listen to that again." It literally said that, and I was like, because I said to
He broke
myself,
the fourth wall.
when I heard that shit, I said to myself, "Yo, if I was high as fuck right now and I heard that shit, I'm like, what?" And then he literally said, "For you guys that are high in your dorm rooms right now, rewind it and he listened to that again."
Hell yeah.
But it's funny because the mall broke down and there was a store called The Suit Father Part 2, and they're like, "What happened to The Suit Father Part 1?" And it's like
Oh,
basically a
shit.
guy, he sells suits.
Yeah.
So it's funny that at the same time you like were
Seen
watching.
that scene. Yeah, that's man. Nah, I got tripped out the other day. I be on some like other shit, bro. I just smoke too much weed, I think it is. But I
think
was
you never smoked too much weed.
I was on the group chat
Nah,
and my
bro.
boy sends like a picture of like a joint that he rolled, but the shit was like thick and straight. It looked like a candle. So I send a
cigarette.
GIF of a candle. I'm like, that boy wrote a candle with some laughing emojis.
Yeah.
And I look up from my phone in the same show that I was watching. I see they're setting up like a date, and it's just a frame of the candle with the lit. And I'm like, there's no fucking way. Like, I could have seen anything when I looked
Secret.
up, but I just be smoking too much. I don't know. Secret. Yeah, I don't, he said the secret.
Yeah, that is not. Should be happening. Like, you know what?
Nah,
It's people who be,
synchronicities are
talking
real
about,
for sure, though.
Numbers and shit like that. Like, nigga, that shit's crazy. Like, sometimes, like, I mean,
You got to pay attention.
yeah, like,
Believe in numerology?
me personally, not really. I mean, I found out, like, I think my life number is like 4 or something.
Yo, so
like
look,
that.
today's August 8th, right? And I was listening to this guy that I was listening to. His name was Track Passion. Shouts to him. And he was basically saying how, like, today's 8/8. It's the portal of... Today's the portal of, like, when the spiritual realm is, like, closest to, like, the regular realm.
Interesting.
Because August 8th is the infinity. So there's 2 infinities, the 8 and 8. And it's funny because my life path number is 8. Some guy
Okay.
told me that. So it's
So
like,
today's
Yeah.
888.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think mine is 4, which means that, like, I'm supposed to, like, be educating people and putting people on, and that's what I've been doing. So
that's why
Makes sense.
I haven't smoked in like 2 years, in like a year, and I smoked this weekend, and it's funny because it's like the guy that I was listening to, he said that this is when the bridge is. I feel like I'm the Avatar. You ever watch Avatar?
Airbender.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Do y'all feel like
I love that shit.
Do y'all feel like telling people your numbers is like disrupting the synchronicities at all?
No,
Nah,
someone
I don't
told
give
me my number.
Because I mean, somebody had
Nigga,
to,
I would never
sit
look
down
that
and write
shit
it
up,
down
bro.
with me, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share it. So, you know, people going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why
look
you
into, look into the shit.
think I shouldn't have said that?
No, me personally, how I go about it, I think like certain things are sacred, especially when it comes to thoughts, and I think like the
Bodies.
universe. That's
My
that's
nigga.
like me and the universe community, or me and God communicating. So I wouldn't like tell other people like what I see for me and God to communicate.
Bro, I
But
don't know if that nigga was right.
maybe I'm
Right,
maybe
I
I'm
mean-
wrong. I don't know. I'm asking because I think differently. feel
I
me?
mean,
But
you probably hold a reverence to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me personally, like, it's cool, but like, I don't really know about it that much for me to like all the way believe in it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
I feel what you're saying too. I guess yeah, it's not that deep for me now that I think about it. But
I will say that it does make sense though.
Yeah.
When the people be talking about that shit, you feel me? Shit, nah, I'm
I'm
vibing.
good, bro. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I think about rolling the joint though. Man, look,
Yeah, I'm about to get a
nigga,
cheese stick.
I'm a smoker.
A cheese stick sounds fire. Ain't gonna lie.
Like the stick, like string
Yeah,
cheese.
you ever string cheese?
Oh man,
you
got
want a
that
string
shit?
cheese?
Bro, I haven't had that in a minute.
I get you a string cheese.
Hey,
bro.
hey.
Keep the audience entertained
That
and
part.
promote something right now.
Man, make sure y'all boys go follow your boy, man, at Jay Vilpin. You feel me? Make sure you follow your boy on TikTok at Jay Vilpin or Jay Got Bars. You feel me? I got 2 TikToks. I got a trumpet TikTok. You feel me? Make sure you follow your boy on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? I got all type of shit going on. You feel me? I got, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you check out all the new content on my page, on my story times and shit like that. Make sure you check out my trumpet content. I'm a trumpet player. You feel me? Make sure you fuck with me for the beats. You feel me? Make sure you catch me at these performances, man. I'll be out here at these clubs making it happen, man. You feel me? Yo.
So let me ask you guys. I feel like. Let me ask you guys. What is the
Shit about to hit.
It feels like when you're watching it, like you listen to a podcast, and then they add it in the edit, and then you just listen to it. I feel like the commercial just ended, and it's like, all right, so you know,
That part.
That's
Yeah.
a sponsor.
so how much do you, the guys think that an artist, like a rapper, makes? Like if you were going on Indeed and you're like,
Rappers don't make shit.
listen. Let's say you're going on Indeed, right? And you're like, how you find a job for a rapper. How much would they make annually?
50 bands.
You do?
And that's wait, the average rapper, 10 bands. 10 bands a year from rap.
Like a
Oh,
guy,
wait.
like he
The
has
average
merch.
rapper from rap.
He's doing it the right. He's like a job, right? His job is to rap, right? Like he's not a superstar mogul. He's just a rapper. He's making music.
Does he
and
do?
he's-
Does he do concerts and shows and shit?
Yeah, he does shows. He does streams. He's just not super big. You know, he's not Kanye.
Off
he's
of
not
rap.
Drake.
Off
Yeah.
of rap, 10 bands, 20
He's
bands.
not. He's not an elite chopper either.
10 bands, 20 bands.
What
You know why I say that?
Why? Let's hear it.
A lot of niggas don't. First of all, this shit is about. Well, people think that like the money is in streaming.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying? There's not.
It's like really, bro.
It's like
That's all I'm
ASMR.
thinking. Right?
It's like ASMR. Right now. But I just hear. But yeah,
This is crazy.
I was
This
trying
is
to be
just
so quiet with it, and then you fucking.
It's crazy that this is just cheese, and it's like
that shit hits though.
It's so good, bro.
That shit hits. But rappers don't make that much money off of rap specifically. You feel me? I mean, streaming, unless you got a song that like, has a million views. If you got a million views, then you bringing in maybe like 2 racks, 3 racks, 4 racks, maybe.
Yeah, but
You feel me?
streams. I think right now it's like if you get the YouTube game on lock, that's where the money's at. That's why you see people like NLE Chopper going crazy on YouTube
Right.
now. You see people like T Grizzly and all that
But
shit. They're
but
trying to.
at that
expand
point, you're not a
that-
rapper
that-
anymore.
That internet bag.
You're an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about
Yeah.
just rapping. You know,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
what is
you're
the
right, you're
difference?
You know what I'm saying? You said what's the difference? I mean, well, there is an actual difference, but nowadays it's starting to the lines are getting blurred
right. Yeah,
because there's more independence going on.
there's a lot of overlap. In the two
There's a lot of
cultures, too.
overlap, exactly. But I mean, if you are a rapper, you're entertainment. You fall under the umbrella under entertainer. You get what I'm saying? But there are rappers who just stick to that. You know what I'm saying? There are people who just want to do that, and then there are other people who like to be on podcasts, or other people who like to make other content. You feel me? Nowadays, you kind of have to if you choose. Like, say if you're, I want to go to be a rapper, nigga. Well, just understand that you're not a rapper. Like, you're an entire brand at this point.
Should artists do podcasts and do skits? Because I saw Drake, he just did a skit with Brand the Don.
Because he's trying to keep
like,
up now.
He was like acting like Drewski, like how
You see what I'm
Drewski
saying?
waxed.
He's trying to keep up now. That's all that is. You feel me? I mean, Drake is old as shit now. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
did side talk.
you feel me? But he can. I mean,
like,
it's
yeah.
kind of like Club Shay Shay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even that nigga, like, he's having like his own shit where he bringing niggas on. You feel me? Like, everybody's doing podcasts and shit like now. And
It's
that's
the new
and that's
wave.
it's the new wave. You know, it's funny. As a kid, I remember going to like magnet school and shit like that, and they used to be like making us do podcasts for projects, and I used to be like, "What the fuck is a podcast?" Like, I never understood what a podcast was, and I honestly thought like I didn't have the attention span, nigga. Like, I swear to God, you feel me? But as time went by, and I started finding like, like these niggas got information, like, or these niggas is entertaining, or these niggas is Then I was like, okay, now I
Yo,
see what it is.
you really are entertainer because me and Jared just sitting here just watching you.
I mean,
Yeah,
nigga, that's all I do, bro. I travel around the fucking states,
We're like so entertained
entertaining
just
people. I be
watching you,
pantomiming and shit too. Like, I mean, like when I be on tour, like when we be on stage, I can't talk, so we just be animated as fuck. Like,
Wanted to ask, bro. When did you start playing trumpet? Like, I got a little experience. I started playing trombone in like 6th grade. So
You look like a
shit.
trombone ass nigga.
Fuck you, bitch.
Boy.
That boy. Nah, so be dumb. But stupid. He's like, that's how I express my anger. Right
I kind of want another cheese stick, but I don't want to like.
Go get another one,
that
bro.
shit hit right.
It hit right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's why I thought about it.
Hey, y'all, shit, I'm taking my
You
time.
feel me?
Dude.
Like, that shit was good, bro. But yeah, you're welcome to get another one. But yeah, bro, when did you start playing trumpet?
I started playing trumpet when I was 9 years old in church. They forced me to play it because I wanted to play drums, but I sucked like horribly. So
Okay.
they're like, pick this.
And did you end up liking it? Like, it was something that you got good at, and you were like,
Eventually,
yeah, fuck
like,
with this.
When I was like 13, 14, I got tired of being trash. Like, everybody around me was
Yeah.
like, nigga, you trash, nigga. So I was
Stop
like,
playing that shit.
Yeah, you feel me? So I was like, nah, fuck y'all niggas. I'm gonna get raw. So I got raw.
You started playing like songs you liked and shit, or was it just mainly sheet music and stuff that you were learning at
It was
at
like
church?
it was a little bit of both, and then I had like a Zoman. Like, this nigga was straight from Haiti, bro. This nigga would come to the crib and he would like just play with me. He literally would just like sit down and play songs with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then that's what got me a lot better. And then eventually I got into high school and shit, and then rest is history.
Facts. And do you see like yourself pursuing perhaps content creation with trumpet or anything like that?
Yeah, I absolutely do already. I mean, nigga,
Oh,
I
okay,
put it
okay.
in all my content. I put it in my rap shit. I put it in my OnlyFans
That's
shit. Like,
fire.
I have regular trumpet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start.
How do you use it in your OnlyFans?
I mean,
Yeah, I was curious on that as well. I know.
you know what I'm saying? Well, I recently did a video where like I played the national anthem like by the water, like, you know.
Taking a bitch down to the national
I'm,
anthem.
gonna
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna happen. Well, it might not be like that, but that's. There's
You were
only one.
fucking while playing the trumpet.
No,
He said
not yet,
fucking-
but like,
yo, that'd be
not yet.
that'd be
I'm
hard.
I'm saving that for this one girl. I'm saving that because we both play trumpet,
and you can hit that
Wait.
shit like
yeah,
in
there was a
tune
girl from Atlanta
at the same
feel
time
me?
you playing the
And
note.
I'm
Bro,
trying to
take-
get my platform big enough.
We're
so
taking ASMR to a different level. Imagine trumpet like Moni.
Nah, all right, I don't know what you're talking about now.
Yo, you know what's
Trumpet
crazy?
boy.
For me, the only part about porn I really like is like hearing the girls moan, right? But sometimes like I'm in like situations where I can't hear their moaning because it's too loud.
Excuse me.
That's code for he wants to masturbate
Not
in
chill.
place.
Chill.
He said not chill.
No, what were you saying, Jay?
He said no.
Those are the intrusive thoughts.
Nigga, I was lost. I was replying to somebody.
Good.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah. Shit. Next topic.
Oh fuck, bro.
How do you guys feel about ugly guy killing that guy?
Yo,
Ugly God killed somebody?
innocent until
You're
proven
lying.
guilty.
The one, the big head nigga?
Yeah,
He
the
killed
lizard
somebody?
on his nose. Yeah,
I know, right? I'm so matter of fact. How you feel about him killing? like it's not alleged.
He killed somebody?
Apparently, he killed his like friend's dad or something.
He's from Atlanta, right?
Texas.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
from Texas?
I think Texas. He was out in Florida for a little while, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah, he used to be around here.
yeah,
Yeah, because I remember like bitches that I used to fuck with used to
He's
like,
from.
hang out with him.
He had a military. It's like my no jumper interview. He was playing in my head. Like he had like a military family.
For real? I have a military family.
Oh, you moved around a lot.
I lived in North Carolina for a bit, and my dad used to live in Japan.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to open this fucking key.
yo, Japan is on like the whole other side of the planet.
Yeah,
If you
I'm gonna
believe,
take my sister.
if you believe the Earth isn't flat,
nigga,
This is
I
the
don't
shape
think
of
the
a
Earth is flat. I've been
velociraptor.
on too many planes,
I don't think the Earth is flat.
and I lived on a boat. Like,
all right,
I don't think the Earth
this
flat.
is my theory, right? I think they convince us that there's like less land than we can like live on, and there's less resource, so that
And that's a lie.
It makes it seem like there's a limited amount of resources. Cause like, what if there's more land where you could just get more oil and more metal and more shit, and they just don't want to tell you about it? But I do still think the Earth is round.
Nigga, I think the Earth is round, and I think that you know how they say like world hunger and shit like that. Nigga, they can end that shit if they really wanted to. Also,
Oh yeah,
they're now as far as resources and shit. Now that's where it gets a little tricky. Like I said, I done toured, I done traveled around the United States. Have you actually been on the road, nigga? Ain't shit out there, nigga. Like in America right now. Ain't shit out there, nigga. Like only in like metropolitan cities and shit like that.
yeah.
feel
Once
me?
you go into the city, that's when it feels
Ain't
alive.
shit out
But
there.
yeah, it's
Just
just
go-
road
just go through
and
Florida, nigga.
trees
Whoa.
and road and
That-
trees and
nigga.
road.
Nigga,
I
you see,
did a road trip to North Carolina recently.
you see what
That
like
shit's-
ghouls look like? You're like, I done parades down here with my students. You feel me?
Yeah.
See what ghouls look like? How like them houses like it's the straight sunlight, bitch. Ain't no
You guys ever seen that Martin Luther King, Malcolm X?
ain't no trees, bitch.
You guys ever seen? You guys ever seen
Dog.
that story of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and Obama
Wait, what?
on 216?
Martin Luther.
Google.
Oh yeah, that's
You
the
know
purple.
that?
That's the purple story. I know you're talking about. Yeah, that's on
They got like Billy and Mandy now.
216. Yeah, and
Ghouls.
216 and 124. I
But
think.
fuck Egypt,
That's that. That's I used to
Hey,
stay
that's
right
my
on
hood,
120.
bro.
I used to stay right on
All right.
124.
Little Haiti.
All right, 216.
124th and 209. That used to be my block.
Yo,
man.
200 Avenue, nigga.
200. Yeah,
You guys like
209
to.
Avenue
You guys
Road.
like to say your personal information. Like
I don't live there no more.
his,
What?
his,
I don't.
his is it an album or a mixtape?
79th of Biscayne. Get it now.
Yeah. Is it an album or a mixtape?
It's a playlist. I don't know, nigga. It's a body of work.
All right. Well, his body of work is like his location. It's like you're like, oh, I like.
I mean, that's not like my location.
Well, I'm just saying that where I used to stay. That was my
Yeah.
that was my little area. 124th
that's the hood.
and 209.
that's the,
That
that's
was-
the intersection, nigga. You feel me? You ain't gonna know my address, bitch. Unless you if you really want to know.
One time I put my
He said,
phone.
drop the load.
Nigga,
What's
my
up?
mom's a cop, so if you come to my house, you gonna get greeted with a
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
AK-47.
I put my phone number in one of my songs one time.
You say you put your what?
My phone number, like my actual phone number.
231-330-8004.
Nick, have you ever shot a gun? You shot a gun before?
You ever? Hey, anybody ever
Yeah.
called that Mike Jones number? I think it actually worked.
It did work.
Yeah.
When that shit first came out, it worked for a while. I don't know if it still works, but it probably does.
That
I
shit
think I
probably
already
does
know
not
about
work
that.
no more.
I don't have
That
no
shit
idea
does
what
not
it
work no more.
Mike John.
Yeah,
He used to have man. Texas
I felt
music.
that song.
Texas music used to be different, man. That shit.
You from Texas too?
Nah, I ain't. I was born in Pennsylvania,
You born what part?
Lancaster.
Lancaster. I've been to
Yeah.
Allentown.
Allentown. Okay, that's not too far.
Lane
I've been to
Lancaster.
I've been to
That's not how you
Amish
say
country,
it.
too. I've been to Amish country.
Lancaster, Lancaster,
Lancaster.
How
You
far is that
stupid ass
from the Amish
nigga.
people?
Man, I grew up with the Amish, man, and then I
Yeah?
came over here.
No way, for real.
Yeah, no, but
I used to see them walk
That's
around.
why you're so into technology, because you're like, fuck my people.
that's just kind of like, I didn't really grow up with the Amish, but I grew up around the Amish. But
Yeah.
my family was Hispanic. Out there, a lot of people fucking like racist as shit. So we had got my dad's best friends was this dude Marvin, this other dude Jeremiah.
Do you ever go in his room?
And that was like our little our we had like a big ass, like it was like friend family. We just do everything together. That shit was lit. And then we move over here, and there's a whole different ball game. But all my family's over here, so it's like cool. And then it's a lot more diverse over here. It's not like if you're Hispanic or black, people looking at you crazy. It's like it's normal as fuck in Miami. There's no weird shit. Over there, you go to a restaurant and like the waitress might be rude, shit like that, little dumb shit.
Oh, I've been through it. Wow.
What was the most racist thing someone's ever done to you?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been through some racist shit, dude. But I mean,
For real?
oh yeah. I mean, yeah, nigga. Like, I mean, I had a white boy call me nigger in the street. I don't have plenty of white boys call me nigger in the street. Like just driving past, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
You know, one time I wore the 6 feet shirt, and some white boys was like, "Yo, 6 feet." It's the opposite. It's the total opposite. And it's like I was like, no, that's so crazy when I think about it now. Like how, like I'm just like, I'm doing a delivery for like Instacart, and I'm like walking down Dayland, and this dude just rolled down the window, "Yo, 6 feet." And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm the only one with the shirt.
Right.
not Gio has a shirt.
Hell yeah. How to put it on for the. This is
Hey.
the first podcast that I had the shirt.
I need one of them shits. Them shits hard.
What size are you?
Yeah.
Extra medium.
Extra medium.
Extra medium.
I didn't know they even made it.
Bro, do you want a shirt or not?
I always wanted a Dada.
L, man. Give me a nice little L, man.
Damn, I ran out of L's, but I got you. I got you.
We man. We got some sweaters and shit. Man.
Look, that's my favorite part of
Process.
doing this. Like, my favorite. Sometimes we forget. Like, the best motivation I feel like to do like interviews and stuff. 'Cause it's like I'm so human, so it's like life gets in the way. But I love getting free gifts, bro. I love when people
Yeah,
like.
free shit's dope.
I be wearing this like here, nigga.
I love
brought-
giving. I like.
You like to give?
I think.
Well, this is
it's-
basically we're giving, like we're giving people our
yeah.
camaraderie.
Well, we're creating shit. There's a lot of people that they go to where they do their day-to-day life and then they don't create anything. So at least we're offering
That's why
something.
we're here, man.
You get what I'm saying? Like we're making something right now. There's people that are probably at work that are gonna hear this and they're gonna be entertained for the 2 hours that we speak. You know what I'm saying? The same way I would work overnight and you know what I'm saying, hear a podcast of 2-3 hours and act like I'm in the room getting drunk with them. You feel me?
That part.
So that shit that it pushes me to keep going because I feel like we could be a light for other people that are going through their shit right now or
Absolutely.
just want to enjoy it, to listen to some shit when they're not with their friends and they want to feel like a fly on the wall hearing their conversation.
Yeah, so I wanted you. This is my course I was telling you about, and it's funny. I wanted us to talk about like the OnlyFans stuff that we were talking about out there in the interview. Because, all right, how do you feel about subscribing to niggas OnlyFans?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not subscribing to niggas OnlyFans. I mean,
You're a nigga with OnlyFans.
I am a nigga OnlyFans, but like,
Would you subscribe to yourself?
the only time, I mean, yeah, but
He said,
like
yeah.
the only time that I've ever
Gay?
subscribed to a
No.
nigga is to see like what angles he was using, like
Oh, like
I
for
can
research
recreate-
purposes?
Yeah, research, like dead ass research purposes.
Fair enough.
For real?
Yeah, no homo.
Do you feel like guys have OnlyFans better down packed than girls do?
No.
Because I see guys who have like the real fire content. It's like $20 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually showing stuff. Like there's this guy. His name's Emmanuel.
Because
Hudson.
guys gotta work harder. Emmanuel Hudson, wasn't it?
You know him?
Wait.
He does like massages.
Oh, Lustin, Emmanuel Lustin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emmanuel Hudson's the one that
He's
did
a-
the.
why you asking all the
why you
questions?
asking all the questions? Yeah, I was like, that man making porn now. What's going
Yeah, I was about
on?
to say.
Emmanuel Lustin. Shouts
shit's
out Emmanuel
funny.
Lustin. It's so funny. We all watch the same stuff.
Right? It's
Nah, but that was a huge video, bro. That was what.
Asking
Yeah.
him all the
Emmanuel Hudson. What was the
questions,
other
like,
dude in the
asking-
video? Oh,
Spoken Reasons.
Spoken Reasons.
Oh, you watch all that stuff?
Yeah.
And you watch Steve and Joe. It's like all
Yeah.
three of the triad.
Yeah,
Try
right.
it.
Yeah, no, those are the original YouTubers, man.
Yeah.
You
Right?
feel me?
That's
I just, hey, man, look. I gotta put this out here. I think the nigga is watching me, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hope he's watching it because he was on our podcast. So I hope he's a fan now. He watches everything.
No, I've been a fan. You feel me? It's just eerie how the similarities. You know, it's very eerie. Very.
Yeah, you guys are even in the same race.
Look, you know, I met Steven once, you know, doing the podcast and stuff. I don't know much about him personally, but you know,
that was my first time meeting him.
2 hours, you know, that we spoke to him. You know, he seemed like a cool dude, and I chopped up a clip, and that shit's doing like 80K right.
Oh it's
I mean, creeping up to 70, 80K right now.
That's an entertaining ass nigga.
Yeah,
but I'm a soldier boy ass nigga, man. I was the first.
He said I was the first.
I was the first.
Steven,
hey, niggas know what I'm talking about. I was the first. Niggas know what I'm talking about.
Yo, why don't you do stuff like that, bro?
I was the first.
Bro, you should do stuff like that, like with that little like a voiceover. I feel like you could just live your life, but just have a funny voiceover. Like I think that's what makes Steve. That you don't have to do the crazy shit he does.
Yeah,
bro, that nigga is crazy.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
not on that.
Imagine him like,
I'm not on that. I'm crazy though. I'm a wild ass nigga, but I'm not on that. You feel me?
nah, you can just do like regular stuff, like whatever you do, but just do the voiceover.
Oh, I do shit, nigga. Go watch my vlogs. Like I be having I just did a vlog at a funeral.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
was it someone that you know personally?
No.
Okay,
was it lit?
Okay. Fair enough. Listen, I was like,
I blocked out the face and shit.
No, but it's fair enough because if you were exploiting your own family for content, I was like, nah, that's crazy.
No. I mean, I'm about to put out a wedding vlog, but like besides that, nah, I'm not doing shit.
No, that's fair enough. A wedding vlog is cool, but explain. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like to do.
Yeah. No, nigga muttered it a little bit, but like, I mean, but I think nigga probably had a conversation with his dad. I was like, Dad, look, this is making money, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep fucking with you. Bro.
All right, how far is too far in content?
Oh, I asked him that. I asked him that.
I mean,
that's so funny.
You know, how far is too far? I think when you stop recording and you're like, and you regret what you just did. That's
okay.
Yeah, you feel me?
I feel you.
I've never felt that.
Because sometimes, you want to push those boundaries, and then you probably think that you're, you know, and then when you go do it, you're like,
a little bit
fuck.
about it. You feel me? Mind you, I make some wild content, dude. You feel me? But like, I'm not like I'm okay with what I make. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I have boundaries and limits. Like
if someone
specific ones
told you had to blow up in the next month, what would you post?
If I had to blow up in the next month,
like bigger than you've ever been before, you know, you're at a good spot. Like the crazy stardom, what would you post in the next month?
Shit, I probably wouldn't say it because
you said that's part of the plan. Nah, I feel you.
Nah,
yes, fair enough.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, I would. You have to catch people's attention, bro. You have to catch like their emotions, like, you know what I'm saying. So you got to do something that's either gonna make them like be shocked, get them flared up. Or do something controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question. Yeah. How did you guys do this if it was live? Imagine like there's like 50,000 people watching us right now.
I would love it because you could interact with the chat.
It would be a panel discussion. It would be a panel.
Yo, imagine the chat. Like we're like in a big ass state. Podcasts are the next
that's the only thing that we're missing, right? Look at around us. It's like we have a whole like
college.
Bro, we need to start doing that.
Nigga, you want to go to Tallahassee? I swear to God, we can make that happen.
I've been to Tallahassee.
I swear to God.
Tallahassee would be crazy, bro.
And at FAMU on campus.
Would y'all be?
How would we get that? What?
No, I'm saying would y'all be down to go like actually make that shit happen, bro?
Yeah, because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. It's like, why not have podcasts be the next?
Me and Nick were talking about going to Orlando. That would be better trip. I ain't gonna lie. Tallahassee, go to FAMU. Yeah. And y'all seen that shit happen? That happened with the ferry, bro.
Oh, that ferry, yo,
yeah, that shit.
There's like a fight, like, bro. You gotta pull that shit up, bro. That shit.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Nick, you haven't seen the ferry incident?
Yeah, like
nah,
I haven't processed
like a boat.
All the way. Like, hey, bro, you can pass me the it's like some a big bag right there.
Like on a boat?
Not the little plastic bag. Oh, plastic bag. Yeah.
Hey, but you're good guest, bro, because we didn't even have to talk about all the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Like we still had a good conversation about like
that part.
About regular stuff, you know?
Yeah, man.
So I was like, oh, you'd be perfect for the podcast.
Gang.
Is there?
Nah, I appreciate you guys for having me though.
Good
like really.
So far.
You know what happened with the ferry though?
I think it was a black nigga and a white nigga, and they was about to fight, right? And the black nigga took his hat and threw it in the air. And I was like, set it off, like, you feel me?
But like.
And then it was just a brawl. Like a nigga jumped off the boat, started
swimming to the shit.
Into the fight
but
too.
it was like a whole thing, bro. Because I guess
You
I
guys
guess
talking to the mic.
the white people, they're like, they park the boat right there where I guess the ferry's supposed to park or some shit. So the black dude, he's the ferry driver. He got mad and he got off the shit and he's like, yo, y'all gotta move this shit. So he starts moving it himself. And then you see like 3-4 white people come down. They start running down and shit. And they start like, you know, like antagonizing, bro. And they start arguing and shit. And then this fool comes out of nowhere and he throws a punch. The white dude, you see the black dude just grab his hat. He goes,
Where did you guys
start swinging this shit? You on Twitter? If you go on Twitter, you find
riverboat incident.
Go on Twitter and put ferry or riverboat.
I can't go on Twitter, bro.
Nah,
Too much smut.
Yeah.
Too much smut.
Bro, Twitter.
much
Yo, do you guys feel like
You might
Twitter
find
is
me
like?
on that shit.
Do you guys feel like Twitter is a porn website basically now?
I mean, Elon changed it to X. I think he's
Right.
doing that on purpose.
You think so?
Yeah, he's definitely doing that shit.
I hate
and
that.
I hate that it's going that way.
I use Twitter now, like more for porn than I
Ever
did
did?
before. Yeah, it's like
Is it this
Oh,
one?
man.
Twitter's supposed
Hey, man,
to be
look,
like
if
a
you-
spot to like look for shit.
Yeah,
You know, that's
Oh,
cool.
that's a different angle too.
Keep up with current events and all that type of shit. Yeah. See, that's why you're supposed to use Twitter, to find out about shit like that. Not to fucking get caught into the black hole. Don't do
Nigga.
it. Don't do it. See your attention.
Now get caught.
Keep your spiritual energy.
Yeah, keep your spiritual energy,
Bro, low
But
key,
whenever you break it, make sure that you go to Florida Man Jay and you know,
Bro,
it's some good shit on that.
I go on Twitter because I like to look for porn. Like I'm like, oh, what do I want to into right now? So like I go on Twitter and I'm like, who's like the sexiest girl I can find? And I just scroll, and it's like literally just all naked girls.
Shout out Haiti from the town.
Sexy red smasher pass.
Sexy.
Oh,
red.
smashing.
I'll eat her ass.
Crazy.
What about you? She's fine.
Bro, honestly, bro,
She got that ghetto look. to her.
Glorilla.
This is girl that used
I
to
would go
fuck with in high school.
I would go crazy on Glorilla. I go crazy on Ice Spice, but I just sexy red to me, bro. She looked dirty, bro, and
What?
her tits look
Bro,
fake. I
Man,
don't like
look,
that shit.
this
Tits
is
are
girl
super
who I used to
fake.
fuck with in high
Bro.
school, bro. She had perfect titties.
Hey, shout out to Sexy Red though.
Bro,
Sexy Red, I fuck with
I
you.
had
You
a
wouldn't fuck-
sexy
what?
red twin, and she do tattoos now, bro. This I crashed this hole in the bathroom, bro. That shit was.
And I don't want to hear you called her Young
amazing,
Thug last podcast. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah,
Nah, she fine though. I don't know.
bro.
I'll
Sexy
fuck
red
the shit out of
is
Sexy
bro.
Red.
Her body, bro. She has the
Come
body,
get some Haitian dick.
bro. No, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she has the most attractive.
I
I feel like she has the most attractive body type.
It's that slim thick.
I love
It's-
nah.
you
I
know
love
when
she's
she take
tall.
her
I love
pants
thick
off,
women.
that shit
She's
nice,
tall.
nigga.
It's like she's tall.
I need me a
and her
Lizzo.
body's very proportionate.
Yeah,
Like her,
bro.
she has a very proportionate body. So I feel like
Proportionate?
she has a really good ratio for her body. Like it's,
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a certain ratio of like height to like waist to hip.
All right, Ruby Rose or Ice Spice?
Ruby.
Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
Me and mama, nah, it's funny because y'all have two different answers, right? And me and my boy, we argue about this shit all the time because I always pick Ice Spice, he always pick Ruby. Nah, you're tripping, bro. Ruby is her. I'm
So,
like, nah.
Ice Spice.
now remember what
But
I
I pick
said?
Ice Spice, bro,
got
because
that
she's thick.
softness.
Oh my,
Yo, you
yeah,
remember-
you see,
you
you know what I'm
remember-
talking about, right?
God.
Yo,
It's
you
like you want to sleep on it. You want to.
Hey Gio,
what I'm
remember
talking- you know what I'm
what I
talking
said the other day, bro,
Oh,
about Ruby Rose,
I need Ice Spice in my life.
Yo,
yeah,
remember-
got that.
about my sister.
damn, I'm trying to remember.
No, I said like, oh, Ruby, because I was like digging myself in a hole. I said, oh, Ruby Rose kind of
Oh
reminds me of my sister.
yeah, you were digging. I'm like, I don't know what you. Yeah,
you got a
made it
bad
worse.
sister?
But but that doesn't mean that she's like. I'm not saying like, oh I'm attracted to my sister. I'm just saying Ruby Rose
I mean,
reminds
you
me
know
of
if
my
you're- Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
But I'm not saying my sister is attractive. I'm just saying that like
I mean,
Ruby Rose is attractive,
Like,
but she
I
I
don't
kind
don't know
of
if I want Jada to wait up.
you know
Ruby
who's ugly
Rose.
in your
Jada-
family.
huh?
I said, you know who's
Shout
ugly
out
in your
Lil
family.
Tyler.
You might not be attracted to anybody in your family, but you know who's ugly. Or
No,
not.
but does it ever be weird whenever like someone's attracted to like your sister?
Oh,
do you have a
used to
sister?
hate that shit as a little
I have a
brother.
sister. She's pretty. You feel me? She does her thing. Nigga, actually I can't speak too much. Let's just say that she gets a lot of niggas fuck with her just because she's pretty, dude. Like,
Does she have an
niggas will
OnlyFans?
give her hell nah. She just has a business.
Nah, because it's funny.
She does hair and she a real hustler out here.
It's funny thinking about like your sister doing OnlyFans because it's like
Fuck no.
imagine you like.
Fuck no. Never. My cousin does OnlyFans. Y'all can subscribe to her. You feel me?
You're,
Do y'all ever have like? Is there ever like a girl where like she makes OnlyFans and you're like, yes? That's
Hell yeah.
He's like,
Hell yeah.
shout outs to Jade, shout outs to perfectionist.
Perfectionist is crazy. I'm thinking like Malu Trevejo or some shit.
Oh, nah. Yo, I literally subscribed to Malu's OnlyFans just to
I
ask
heard
her
that
to
shit
do
was
it.
a week.
I asked her to do an interview with me. I was like, I'll pay $5.
I heard from a friend.
just to ask her, just to ask her to do an interview, and she's
Yeah,
like,
that's just weird when you gotta pay them just to talk. But
no, but it's like if I emailed her, but she didn't reply, so I had to like
okay.
I had
I
to.
mean, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what
I've
helps?
done it.
I seen a YouTube video, right? And there's this dude, I think it's Patrick CC, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
He DM like 500 rappers or whatever, and you see what happened. And then he had another one where he does an email as a manager, and he asks for feature prices. And he's like, oh, I'm with so-and-so management. Here we manage this artist, and we're curious about what a feature costs, whatever. Then they send back the rate. It'll be like, oh, we charge 10,000, 8,000, whatever it is. But the whole point is the response that he was getting when he was DMing artists versus sending an email as a manager was way different. It was like instant price, instant. Oh, we're available these days, all that type of shit.
Nigga,
That's why I
because
tell you.
email is
So you need to
professional.
look. You need to have
Email is
even if you don't
professional.
have a manager, type to these labels and all these. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you're the higher
We.
ups.
Yeah, bro.
As
The
management,
we is
because
the
that's
word.
That's what you got to do.
We is the magic number, the magic word.
Well,
we would
we-
love to. That's you.
Hell yeah, dude. Nigga, I was a band director. I'm the only teacher, nigga. I used to say we all day. Nigga.
Now, one of my boys, he said, "Oh, you gotta sound like a white." He's like, he wrote something. He's like, "I sound like a white person, right?"
You gotta learn how to code switch.
Code switch.
Code switch, bro.
No, for real. That's just so important, bro. I don't think people realize how important
Yo,
code
you know,
switch is when it
you know
comes
what's
to business.
funny? My mom
Like-
gave me like a white.
Professionalism is huge.
Yeah.
My mom named me because she's like, "Oh, I want you to be able to get a job, so I'm gonna be like the whitest name ever." And it's so funny because now it's like, "Oh, we need diversity, so we need a little more Laquishas and Latintas."
And look, my name is. They already know what the fuck it is when they see my job application,
It
nigga.
was like John.
So
Haitian.
Haitian. As soon as they see the application, dude.
Nah, bro. That,
But you're living a good time where it's
fucking-
like they look for that, you know?
I was watching the Aiden Ross stream. He had Charleston White on, and he's like, "All right, because Aiden works for Kick, whatever, and he has like he's in there good with Kick. Kick is a fucking million, probably even $billion company at this point."
A
And
messaging platform?
no, not Kick. The message. It's
Like
a streaming
with
platform.
a C. K-I-C-K.
Kick. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a streaming platform right now. It's going crazy, and
Yo,
so
RIP
Aiden's
Kick.
on there with Charleston White.
She's still alive.
And he's like, oh, you know, they was trying to like talk about a deal and shit. And he was pretty much telling them like, yo, bro, like if you had to give a interview right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you say? And he's pretty like, all right, give me 3 skills. He's like, oh, I work well with others. I do this. He's like, oh, what's your name? George Michaels. Like giving like, you know what I'm saying? Code switching the fuck out of it. But it's crazy because Charleston White strikes everybody is such like an ignorant person, and then you see him switch up right there, and I'm like, yo, that's why he's successful, because he knows how to code switch like a motherfucker. He goes in there, he tells he's on point. He's on point.
I mean, he one of them niggas that I mean.
You guys talking on the mic, you guys talking.
Shit, my bad. He one of them niggas that we were talking about earlier that like they do things on purpose to get people shocked or get people talking, but they are a regular nigga in everyday life. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Blueface, you need to hit that bitch.
No, but I don't understand that because it's like for
no.
me as like Nick Torius, right? I can't imagine myself being like, oh, Nick Torius. Like sometimes I try to tell myself that, oh, Nick Torius is a character, but it's like I have not been a character. I have literally just been myself all
I mean,
the time.
yeah, no, I felt that. But I mean, but it's certain shit that you know what I'm saying? Like
Like who is Jay Vilpin?
Jay Vilpin. I mean, Jay Vilpin and Florida Man Jay are two different people. I'll say that. But
Oh, you have schizophrenia?
nah, not even, nigga.
I just kidding.
Nah, I'm crazy though, but more or less like, how can I put it? It's more like, and Jay Vilpin and Gene Vilpin are two different people. You get what I'm saying? But the last name's still there because you know gotta keep it.
Yo, you remind me of Lil House Phone, bro.
Fuck nah, nigga. The
Nah.
nigga that got split,
Huh?
he got split, didn't he?
Lil House Phone, did he
What's
get
split?
split? He's the one
That's
that's
the
on
nigga that got
No
split on No
Jumper.
Jumper.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
no.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's
He did,
split?
I think he got
Fuck
dropped,
no,
like
bruh.
dropped, like
Hell nah.
Now he left.
I'd have fought that nigga.
Why?
I'd have fought.
no, not dropped from the thing.
Nah,
I
the
mean, like
nigga,
dropped,
it was-
like punch.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. Like Adam let a nigga mollywop his ass.
What do you mean?
I mean, the nigga got mollywopped on No Jumper.
well,
Put that shit up.
yeah, Nick would know.
All he did was
Did-
throw a
did-
drink at him. And they
Oh,
were like friends.
that's-
Still.
oh.
They're still friends.
Yo, did you ever watch the OT
Nah,
Genesis
fuck that
one
shit.
Yeah.
with
that
the
shit.
other fool? With
like, fuck
80 OT Genesis. If I had my homies come over here, fuck yeah.
But
He was
why you
talking
say
crazy.
Lil House Phone?
Now you remind me, because you know what's funny, bro? Because it's funny because Lil House Phone's last name is West, right? Like, like is that a common black people's last
First name house phone.
West.
Yeah, his name is Devontae West or Demonte, right?
Demonte. Wait, Lil House. So that's wait. I think the white boy is the one that got beat up.
Oh, Kelpie.
Kelpie.
Kelpie
Lil
got
Kelpie.
dropped.
Kelpie.
Yeah, Kelpie
Oh, I love
got
Lil
dropped.
Kelpie.
Yeah.
Bro, I was watching that. when that
Yeah,
shit
and Adam
dropped.
just sitting there, bro. He watched that whole shit. We
Guys,
talked about it.
Kelpie.
We were talking about it on the podcast right after that. But yeah,
Yeah.
bro got his shit.
You guys should mollywop.
Rock.
Bro, I love that first one with Sharp and Almighty Suspect, and then they're just like going in on the. My boy Jim, shouts to Jim. He said, "Yo, imagine your mom dropping you off just to get like humiliated for like 30 minutes on the podcast."
Hell no. Yo.
Wait. I didn't.
Oh yeah, what did you say?
No, because Lil House Phone's name is Demonte West, right? And it's funny because his mom's name is like Rhonda West. Is that fucking weird? How like Donda West, his Lil House Phone's his mom's name is Rhonda West, and then Kanye's mom is Donda. Like, how's no one? Like, everyone's like Adam. I love when people are like, "Oh, Adam Grand Mason," so you're like the highest of the Illuminati.
Adam Graham Mason. Hey, you
But-
gotta do some research on that family. You never know what you might find.
Right, but like no one ever talks about house phones being like his mom's name is literally Rhonda West. It's literally and
No, I think that. You think there's like a ploy? There's a clone.
well, he kind of looks like. I mean, Jay looks like Kanye. I'm not gonna lie.
Kanye is my spirit animal. I fuck with Kanye a lot. Like that's growing up. Like that was like
You don't got the answers.
You know what I love about when I was watching
Kanye,
Bound
bro.
2.
Kanye's a legend.
When I was
bro.
watching
even
Bound-
right now, like even through all the bullshit, I still fuck with Kanye.
that's my nigga, bro.
When I was watching Bound 2, it's so funny because it's like every time that I'm like, cause it's like he uses his blackness as like he's like one of like when I was high as fuck, so I'm like thinking, oh, Kanye uses his blackness as like a, what is that, sambo? You know what sambo is, right?
Not necessarily.
Sambo as like those racist cartoons.
Oh, with the black, with the big
pink,
mouth.
Yeah, he would use his black and like watch him while I'm
Think about
watching
it.
that.
He's around crackers all day. So.
But that's what I'm like watching this video and I'm like, oh, he's using his sambo-ness and he's like, and I'm like, and he's like, remember I'm a black nigga, and I'm like, okay. So he's like when he raps, because it's like I remember everyone was clowning him, like, what is Kanye saying? Like, bro, Jerome, you're on your own thing, and he's like, He's like, oh yeah, I'm a nigga.
bro.
Nah, did
That
you see
nigga-
the James Franco and Seth Rogen parody of it?
Nah,
That shit is hilarious. You gotta watch
real?
it. Yeah.
They were fucking on the motorcycle.
They literally, yeah, it's bad. But they did it scene for scene. You
What?
if you go on YouTube and you put Bound 2, Kanye side by side, James, and they do like they split it in half. So you see the Kanye music video and then you see the James Franco version.
yeah,
they did it on
that was a long
SNL.
time ago.
That was a while ago. Yeah. That show was
Long time
hilarious,
ago,
bro.
yeah.
Because they did it scene for scene, and James, Seth Rogen's Kim Kardashian.
Yeah,
so
Seth
he's like
Rogen,
naked
yeah.
on the
I remember that
motorcycle,
shit.
leaning
That
on
shit
the
was
giant
funny.
handlebars
That
and
shit was funny.
Hey, but now that I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, Kanye's a genius for real. Because it's like, oh, like I'm like imagining a picture like, yo, I'm on the motorcycle and I'm fucking Kim. It's like, in the
lights over here.
yeah, in the Grand Canyon, there's horses, and like I'm not imagining his mindset. I'm like, what? Like I be showing you my drawings, bro, and it's like it has nothing compared to like what Kanye be like thinking of.
It's funny. I feel like you think of Kanye how South Park thinks of Kanye.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, a fish stick. What is a fish stick? I don't get it.
Gay. What is it? A gay fish?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that makes you a gay fish.
What were you gonna say, Jay? You were about to say something.
Shit, nigga, I forgot. But nah, I fuck with
That we
Kanye, bro.
hit.
Kanye's lit, dude. Yeah,
What's your favorite Kanye song?
I have a lot of them. Heard Him Say is definitely one of them. That Yeezus album, I don't know. I like that album. I like that album a lot. Bro, it's too many songs. But like, as far as like a classic Kanye song that resonated with me as a child, Heard Him Say.
Did you watch his documentary?
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think of it?
I feel like
How did it make you
that's
feel?
where I'm at in life right now. Like a little bit.
Yeah, I heard he was like trying to like sue the guy
that
that made it or something because he's like he was like recording him the whole time. And he's
That's
like,
not true.
He's like, why were you recording me? what is he's like? Why are you record? Is there tobacco on this? All right, here, take it back.
Oh my god!
Don't be a bitch.
If you watch the documentary, he's literally asking for permission.
I don't know. This is what I heard.
At the end of the documentary, to post all the footage, he's on the phone. Kanye's on the phone with his manager. He's like, "Yeah, well, I got. What's his name again? The videographer. Do you remember?
I don't remember his name.
I'm over here
He was
spreading
around
fake
Kanye his
news.
whole
But
life.
he was
around Kanye for a
even
while,
besides that, bro, he's a legend in the hip hop community. He used to do I wish I
he
could remember
did
his
other
name,
stuff
bro.
too?
Yeah, he did interviews with everybody. Cooley and fuck, I can't remember. But at the end of the documentary, he got Kanye on the phone with his manager. And Kanye's like, "Yeah, I got all this footage over here, and they're gonna put it together and make a documentary." So that was him like giving the go ahead. I'm sure they showed him everything. So
Yo, Jay, I have a question for you.
Was good.
So when I was younger, I interviewed these porn stars, right?
Nice.
And they wanted to share a blunt with me. And as a jit, I'm thinking like, what would other people say about me sharing a blunt with a porn star? They're like, no, but they would be like, the comments would be like, oh,
You sucking dicks?
yeah. So it's like, oh, you just sucked 100 dicks that day from like sharing the blunt. So
sucked 100 things that day. It's crazy.
well, but as an adult now, I realize, okay.
I mean, if you
that's stupid.
went on a date with a regular bitch and kiss her, you sucked a couple dicks. Like
That's something Gio would say. Gio would say something. Oh, you just like the
Man,
but like not necessarily, figuratively if you believe in that. But I'm not one of them niggas. Like, bitch, she gonna take a shower, right? She brush her teeth. Like, all right, like
my family used to do that shit to me every time.
what?
It's fucked. But like, let's say like I would share a drink with like one of my aunts or some shit. Or I also had like a gay cousin. You feel me? So like, let's say I was smoking with my gay cousin or some shit. I'll come. They be like, "You don't know what you just did." I'm like, I'll start thinking about it. I'm like,
Yo, we sound
man.
like an accordion.
But hey, man, shout out my gay cousin, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Shout outs to the LGBT community.
Yeah, he do your thing. Wow.
No, but I see how it's so stupid now. I'm like, oh man, just because she sucked dicks doesn't mean because it's like, a lot of times
If she doesn't suck dick, that's a problem.
do you guys kiss girls?
Not every girl.
Not every
Yeah, no.
for real.
Not every girl.
Well, like, all right, so
I have
like,
standards. I have higher standards for kissing bitches than I do for fucking bitches.
what for real?
Yeah, it's kind
All
of wild.
right, how do you fuck a girl without kissing her?
You do it.
Nah, because I remember one time.
You've never done that?
Nah,
What?
nah. Cause it's funny. One of my boys was like, "Oh, kissing is sometimes more intimate than fucking." I'm like,
Yeah.
How? Like,
It is,
and
dude.
my cause I'm a Pisces, right? And it's funny cause like my other homegirl, she's a Pisces as well. So they say that we're like more like intimate and whatever. And it's funny cause I had a conversation with her. She's like, "Oh, how the fuck are you supposed to progress if you don't start with kissing?" I'm like, I know, right?
I mean, like for certain people, for certain girls, like it turns them on. Like it just depends on the female. You feel me?
Like-
but I'm not kissing every.
But bro,
every bitch,
like, let's
dude.
say you're just hanging out with a girl, right? Like you just go for the pussy, like let me fuck you, bitch.
Yo,
Nah, well,
grab her
shit.
by the pussy.
Right? Yeah.
In my situations, like I let her initiate. You feel me? If it's that type of thing going on. But like,
Do they do that?
yeah, she gonna let me know because I'm gonna let her know my intentions. Like you gonna know what the
Yeah.
fuck going on. Like, you feel me? But I'm not gonna just act on it. Like
You never been just like laying there with the girl and you're both waiting, like, oh, maybe she's gonna start or maybe he's gonna
you
start.
know that's happened, bro. And then at the end of the night, she like, I wanted some dick. Bitch, why didn't you say nothing?
Bro, one time I had this girl over and then it's like we were laying like I had tattooed her, right? And then after she's like, I was like, oh, you gotta go. She's like, no, we could chill for a little more. I'm like, I already know what that meant. So I was like, all right, bet. So then we like literally lay down in my bed, right? And we're just waiting. I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for her to like make a move. And I could like, I'm pretty sure she was waiting for me to make a move. But we're just laying there, just high.
Awkward.
Yeah. And she's like, all right, you ready to go?
Awkward.
Yeah. And then I was like,
I mean, like,
Sold the bag.
like, if you give me the green light, of course, and vibes, like, I'm feeling on you, this is that.
No, the vibes are
but if
definitely-
you don't, like, if you don't give me that verbal or, like, you not rushing to take them panties off, I'm
Yeah.
chilling, dude.
Yeah.
no, sometimes when you tell them that, like, oh, I don't want to do anything unless you're like 100%. Sometimes that turns them on. And they're like, oh.
Yeah. bitch, because I'm not here to play fucking games with you. I am not here to play games with you.
You know what type of time I'm on.
I'm a grown ass man and I pay rent in here. Like,
Yo, you know what's funny? Like I heard some guy. He said, I forgot. I didn't realize how easy it is to get sex. You could literally just ask a girl, "Hey, do you want to have sex?" And they'll be like,
some girls will literally be like, okay,
Bro,
go with it. But
we
you gotta
we
shoot the
think
shot.
like oh like pussy so like sacred, and it's like no, bro. Like some girls want to fuck just as much as we do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're just as willing.
Yeah,
and they
you
have
want- hey.
just a low standard.
Hey, I got homies,
it's like,
bro.
It's like yo, like
bro.
I know some niggas. I ain't gonna incriminate them, but I know some niggas. They're the train whisperers. Okay.
train whispers.
They're the train
is
whisperers.
Oh, you know what?
crazy.
He's the one I was telling you that he had the same experience. Like when you Eiffel Towered. He told me that
Yeah,
he told me
check it
that
out,
there was a
Mike.
name for what you
Tower,
did, bro.
nah.
Actually, Eiffel Tower, bro.
Eiffel
I
Tower
swear
crazy.
to God, I Eiffel Tower the bitch last week.
No way,
I swear
bro.
to
I don't
God.
know about the Eiffel Tower, bro.
swear to God.
Hold on, because you can't say I did something and I don't know what. What's explain to me what an Eiffel Tower is?
Alright, Jay can explain because he knows.
Because what I did was, look,
Say we on the couch like this. I'm hitting the hole from the back. You know what I'm saying? You getting dome.
See, nah, I didn't Eiffel Tower.
And we just motherfucking. Hey, nigga.
It's like the same thing though.
Nah,
it just
nah.
just without fucking.
That's one female
Just without-
though. That's one female.
No, but it's still the same thing. The Eiffel
I
Tower.
was in a mattress with
Listen,
one female.
the Eiffel Tower.
My dog was on the floor
It's just the you
with
guys
another
high
female.
fiving.
And
you
then
guys,
me and my dog dapped each other up. You feel me?
yeah,
While
that's
we
what
was
it is. That's
getting
what the
head
Eiffel
under
Tower
covers
is,
type
bro.
shit.
The
That's Eiffel
dap
Tower.
up. Yeah, the dap up.
That's Eiffel Tower.
His
Okay.
situation was different, but it's the same thing. You dapped each other up.
So
It's a tower.
So you could Eiffel Tower two females then.
Yeah.
Of course,
Okay.
bro. As long as you make the
As long
Eiffel,
as there's a gap,
nigga.
I
Are
see
you?
what you're saying. Okay, you grab the bridge. I get it.
Exactly.
No, but one time,
Shout out, man, Eiffel Tower. in the
one
building.
time I had this experience.
Don't clip this, nigga. It's gonna be the second slide. Watch, fucking big head dog.
Okay. No, but fuck, I forgot what we were talking about before that.
What are you talking about? Fuck, dude. You've been bouncing around.
Yeah.
I had a story, but it's like so. I feel like you guys like mixed, like it was like a potion. And it's like everything's mixed up.
Yeah, we done bounced around, dude.
You guys are right.
I had like a 3-hour nap after fucking being up for like 20 some hours.
Nigga, I just drove from Orlando, dude.
I've been chilling.
Fucking niggas like
Vibing.
My life is perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to tell my story, but I forgot what it was.
Sote.
What those do to you, my friend?
What questions do you guys have about sex?
You said about sex. Oh yeah, we was talking about bitches and shit. Like, let's see, man. Let's see. Well, what's your type? What like? What do
I'm
you
like-
like? What's your type?
I'm like opening my notes. I'm like, why aren't they opening? I realize they're opening back here. I'm like, where are my notes at?
I know you keep clicking it and shit.
But yeah, like, what's your type of female? Do you
like
have a type?
Arabian girls,
You like Arabs? Arabs be thick as hell.
bruh.
Arabs-
They
Arab
remind me of
girls be
Latina
thick
women.
as
I'm like, yeah,
hell,
like
dude.
They're like
it's
Latinas,
crazy.
but the plus is that they don't speak Spanish.
the plus is that they don't speak
Nah,
Spanish.
man.
Do you want me
I
to
met
do
a few
nothing to you?
Egyptian girls, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but
yo,
I like
Nah.
girls like Sexy
Egyptians.
Red. Sexy
Listen.
Red has a nice ass body.
I like all flavors. That shit. You could go to anywhere in the world.
tight.
You could go to anywhere in the world and find like a beautiful woman. I feel like that's how I feel.
yeah, that's facts. You know what I'm saying? I definitely love my sisters. When I was a kid, though, like going in high school, I was dating nothing but Spanish chicks, dude. Like straight up petite Spanish girls, like
Oh,
Argentina.
petite is the best. I love petite.
Oh man,
Petite is the best.
I love when I could just pick up a girl and just hold her over my shoulders. Like I can just carry her to my cave.
Yeah.
Carrying in my cave is crazy. Those dudes in caveman times. Yeah. Hell no.
Demolition.
Nah, I gotta get strong enough so I can just pick up thicker women.
You can't pick up a girl. Can you pick up a girl?
I can pick up a girl, but
What?
I ain't gonna lie. Like a bigger girl, put her on my shoulders and all type of shit for like an extended
Nah,
period of time.
You gotta hit a
Hell
bitch
no.
standing up. You ain't never did that.
Hit a bitch standing up.
Yeah.
Yo, one
I put a
time,
bitch on the counter before.
I was fucking this girl.
I done suspended in the air.
Suspended in the air,
Yeah.
like
Check out my OnlyFans.
knees over the shoulders type shit.
I was fucking.
Yeah, nigga.
One time I was fucking this girl.
I gotta try that motherfucker.
And I picked her up, right? And we walked to like the wall, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking the wall," and it was so awkward because I was like, "I've never done this before," and so I was like, I was carrying her, and it was so much work, bro. It's like
I
it's
did
hard.
that in the shower. Like you
Oh, yeah.
you push against the wall and then
Oh,
you lift your legs
showers.
up.
You trying to die?
Yeah, but that's just slippery. You slip a little bit. You feel, but man, the
You guys
shower.
like shower sex?
Not really.
It's
horrible, right?
All right.
I feel like
but the pussy don't get as wet.
yeah, that's the
She's
thing.
in
It's
the
like
water.
that wet. Exactly. It's not
How
the
does that
same
make-
wet.
How does that
It
make
turns
sense?
off though,
'Cause
because the
look-
water when the water hits a woman's body, it like turns off everything. Like
Not even that. Well,
No, it's
yeah,
like
that too.
scientific.
It does.
Nah, I
but
swear to God.
I feel like also like
I swear to God,
a girl's pussy
look it
like
up.
it has a certain texture to the wetness
Yeah.
versus that water. It's like washing that out, so it's not like the same
I'm trying to
sensation.
tell y'all, nigga, when water hits a woman's body, their
Oh,
period
no, that's
automatically
Yo,
stops.
does it matter about your sexual experiences? Like, does your sexual experiences even matter?
Yes and no.
Or like how many times you fucked, or how
Oh,
many
like
different
different
how many
scenarios.
different girls you fucked.
Not because I was thinking, I wanted to say, because it's like my favorite sex was like when her friend was there. Like, I pulled up and she's like, oh, let's go to the other room, and her friend was there. And it's so funny because I was like, it was hot just because her friend was in the other, like, you know, it's like I was living that fantasy of like, oh, I'm that nigga that she like calls. Hey,
Nigga.
are you? She said, you up? And I was like, she's like, pull up. Yo, you know what's funny, bro? She lives right next to Nahami too.
Nigga, I done had a bitch, bro.
You
The
dropped
same
her
little
off.
neighborhood.
I done had a bitch, bro. Like I'm at the crib.
That's funny.
I'm chilling with a completely different bitch, and the bitch hit me on some like you up. She pull up. You feel me? Me and the other girl smoking.
Yeah.
She take me to my room. I fuck the shit out of her. The other girl's still smoking. She's hearing all this shit. We both come back out and have a nice smoke session. Smoke session.
Oh, you did fuck?
I mean, I'm saying like I had one of my bitches there.
Yeah, you fuck
And
with her, then
I
you
be
smoke
fucking
the other
with her.
one right there.
And another hoe just came. You feel me? On some. I'm trying to fuck right now, and I fuck. Like just took her to the back. You feel me?
Now, you
Other
know,
hoes chilling, watching YouTube, smoking, listening to us fuck, and we came back outside and just.
you know what's funny?
hung out.
The girl that I just talked about, her story, she said to me, "Oh, Nick, I gotta tell you something. You know, the whole time we were fucking, I was imagining like you were my ex." I was like, I don't give a fuck. I wanted a nut.
Still hit.
That's some wild shit for a female to say.
For why? She was just using me for my body.
I ain't gonna lie, this one girl, that happened to me one time. One time this bitch was fucking me, and she was bad as fuck, dude. Like a 10 out of 10. She said the whole time, "You look like Wale." You look like Wale. She can't fuck you like you look like Wale.
No,
I swear to
for
God.
real?
I swear to God.
No,
Let
Kanye.
me rap to you real quick. You should have told her. Hell
Bro,
nah.
imagine you get laid just because you look like somebody that she wants to fuck.
Bro, think about
pretty
fake
sure
Drake.
that's what
Fake Drake got pussy for
Fake
sure off
Drake
being fake
definitely
Drake.
getting pussy off
Yeah,
of being.
come on now, bro.
I don't know, bro. Fake Jake seems like a pussy to me, to be honest.
Well, Drake is a little zesty himself, so
Nah.
you're a fake of someone who's already zesty, then you're double
Drake
zesty.
can maintain eye contact. I learned that
Drake
today.
can make eye contact, yo.
That's funny. Drake is though. Don't stop trying my dog.
I love Drake.
That's that nigga.
Nah,
Yeah,
you know what's
look.
like?
I fuck with Drake. Drake is. I was on Spotify. That shit said I'm in the top 5% of listeners. So man,
Yo, fake Drake is
Drake
such
is
an
definitely up
amazing
there, bro.
name, bro. Because imagine I'm famous to being fake Drake.
That
It
nigga's still out
rhymes.
there.
It rhymes. And he can literally, he's
Fake
literally,
Drake.
bro.
What
Yo,
about Lil Perky?
Perky. Oh yeah, I forgot about Perky. He said he made
He
an
was Lil
M.
boy too.
He said he made $1 billion off being
Real?
fake Perk, off fake Dirt.
I believe it.
why not?
I mean,
Anything is
a mil ain't that far. Like,
Oh, they
let's
said
say
a bill. I'm like, $1
No,
billion.
not a bill. A mil.
Mill for sure.
Yeah, like, bro, you do little gigs that are 10,000.
Bro,
You
imagine
do
those
that 100
Michael
times.
Jackson, those Michael
You up a
Jackson, Elvis impersonators that be like in New York and shit.
Oh, go to Vegas,
Yeah, in Vegas.
bro. They be all over the place. They be all over the place. Them niggas just be acting the fool too.
Because it's like they take a picture, right? It's like they take a picture of you, and then they're like, "Oh, it's $50," you know, and they're like harass you.
$50, bitch.
Yeah,
Man, nigga ain't paying that.
that's what those
Keep the
Spider-Mans,
picture.
those Spider-Mans do.
Fuck them niggas. Hey, like, every time I walk down a strip in Vegas or a place like that, like I be Figgy D, just
Straightforward, straight eyes.
nigga.
like-
Yeah.
You got? Do you have energy to make a song?
If you catch me right the fuck now.
Yeah, because I feel like I was saying, oh, we'll probably end it by 1:46. That seems like a good time. So
It be that said.
right now we're at 1:43. So you want to play? You guys want to add any last words or like anything?
Shit.
Any topics?
Subscribe to my OnlyFans. No, I'm playing.
My dog finally went on the right side.
y'all go fuck with my dog, man. He got.
Oh,
he
do you
got
do
content.
meetups?
Fuck. No.
Why?
No, dude. Bro, and it's so funny, bro. Cause niggas be hit. Bro, niggas hit me up, bro. Females hit me up. I be like, yo, the fuck y'all think I am? I'm an artist, bro. Like I just
It's funny you can't write that word on OnlyFans. You can't write
nigga, you can't put your phone number. You can't send certain screenshots. You can't send out certain information. Like they're very strict about that type of shit. You feel me? bitches who be tricking out here, like they get their OnlyFans taken away because they be trying to sell pussy on it. You feel me? But yeah, you're not supposed to. But you know, some people that's their moonlight. I am not.
Shout out to Fansly. You can do whatever you want on there.
I am not slinging dick, y'all. I am not slinging dick. But you know, I just make artwork.
Facts.
That part.
How to fucking die at the end of the podcast.
Shit. Make sure y'all boys go check out the good stuff on YouTube. Make sure y'all follow the good stuff on the good stuff ENT on YouTube and on Instagram. You feel me? Make sure you follow Jay Vilpin, aka Florida Man Jay, on motherfucking Instagram, Twitter. What else? TikTok. All them apps. But honestly, just Google Jay Vilpin and follow everything that come up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Check your boy out for that trumpet content. Live music content, you know what I'm saying? Catch your boy at one of these shows. Shout out Drumline Live, shout out 6 Feet, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the Miami Brass Collective, shout out you know what I'm saying, all the real niggas in the building, shout out God, you know what I'm saying? That boy done hit the pen too hard, you feel me?
Oh, is that why it's doing? I'm like, why are you coughing?
You know
and
what I'm
getting it
saying?
out like that? Like we're not done here, bro. Like, you couldn't wait for like
You know what I'm
5 minutes
saying?
for
Nah,
us
man.
to finish.
You know what I'm saying? You should have hit
Gio, when you see this,
this. Right. Feel me? That boy was he needs some milk. But, you know,
bro, that's the funny. I love when Kai does that shit. He needs some milk.
No, that shit's funny. But yeah, dude. But yeah, man. You know, yeah, man. It's a pleasure to be here, though, man. This shit's dope, man. Y'all
fucking
some funny
Gio,
ass
dog.
niggas, dog. Y'all some funny ass.
I did not want to walk off. I'm so sorry, but my fucking bro was dying, sneezing. Like that shit is insane.
Oh my god.
Do you want to? When are you gonna stream next?
Dying
Gio?
coughing.
I might drop this in like, who knows when I drop this? Probably like a month.
Yeah, I could say tomorrow. It's not gonna fucking matter. So
Right.
just tune in the kid
that's
Gianni.
that's why it's important to be consistent, because even though this might take a little bit to be like dropped, as long as you're consistent, like I drop every like Wednesday or every.
That's how
That
it
part.
compounds.
Tuesday, you know?
Trust me,
Yeah.
I've seen
part.
that. I've
Because
seen
no
the
matter
compound effect.
no matter what, like it could be 2 years from now, someone's watching this and then it's like, oh, he said every Wednesday at 8, and guess what? It's Wednesday at 8 the next day. Oh shit, he's still doing it.
Yeah. Or even every day they could check and be like, yo, I could count on them to be live every day. That's
Yo,
what
life
I
is
try
like the
for.
biggest MMORPG.
MMO
is,
RPG.
life is an RPG. That's
Crazy, right?
You level up, you get new like
This shit is a giant game of The Sims.
fucking tools and shit.
This is exactly what this is. We're not even really here for real.
And that's for the next podcast.
Oh, shit. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
That
Hey.
part. Yo.